Good afternoon, folks. Today's been a bit of a spectacular one. Um, Basically, we had a couple of meetings just had to attend to because we're in the process of buying a house. So, really needed to make sure we got on to get some insurance quotes, etc. And it wound up going a lot longer than I'd expected it to. Turns out, doing adult things is very big, very scary, and costs a lot of money. Yeah, but things are looking like they're going to be quite busy over the next couple of weeks. Um, I may, I'm going to be trying to do my streams quite regularly still. So we're going to get through the Streamathon. We're going to continue doing what we're doing, and I'm going to be aiming to do 3 streams a week if I can get away with it. However, there may be a week or so where I can't because the internet's been moved. Obviously, I can try and stream from a mobile connection, but that's just going to be terrible for everyone involved. But what we're going to do is we'll plan ahead, we'll figure things out, we'll embrace the scuff, and we'll just sort of keep things moving. Did have another little update that I've posted on my Twitter. So if you are, tuning in, or if you've tuned in through the VODs and you're looking to watch any of the previous VODs, there seems to have been an issue with my VOD audio soundtrack. So it's not picked up properly. So we've got all the game sounds, and it's a lovely no commentary long play. However, I've got the actual recordings with the voiceovers, chat interactions, etc. Those are now on my YouTube VODs channel. So what I'll do is I'll see if I can get some, like a links command or something together. Do that over on Stream Elements. I wonder if I can do that now, actually. Let me see if I can do that. So, because that would be quite handy to have, especially considering I've got media and stuff everywhere. So let's go to Stream Elements and I'll get that command going. So if I enter a custom command and what do we call it? Links is probably a good one. So links. And I'll just get the links to my socials and everything so that we can all get together and sort of communicate across the various platforms. I think that would be quite a good idea. So Twitter, Twitch, no, we don't get the Twitch one because this will be on Twitch, but we will get the YouTube VODs. Because everything else from these Streamathons so far is now on there. Let me get to my VT VODs channel. And we'll activate that command. Fabulous. So I am actually killing a little bit of time because I've not played Cataclysm in a while. It's an open source game, so there's regular updates. Very regular updates. They are fantastic. Sometimes a bit buggy. Game can be prone to crashing, but because it's open source, it's under constant development and is fantastic. So I would... Oh, I've just managed to hit my mic with my delicious caffeinated beverage. Let me just adjust that. Sorry if I've just deafened everybody. Let's see if I can get my links command do what I'm expected to do. Hey! And the music, as usual, for these titles is from Game Chops. Check them out on YouTube or on their own personal site. They're also on Spotify, so give them up. They do all these awesome remixes. Copyright free. Should, in theory, do what we expect them to do, but now and again you can expect to be hit. Had some good luck so far, but there's 1-2 tracks where it just did not appreciate it. Let me have a quick look as well, because Sonic actually went through copyright free. That's pretty good. I know that one was one where I was a bit concerned about that. I mean, the end credits got caught, but in this day and age, if you can post any game with its own audio without getting struck for playing the game in its original form, it's a bloody miracle. I believe I flagged this stream as being a little bit more mature. Now, Cataclysm does involve some more mature themes. It is violent. And there is some sort of like horror elements. So again, just be sensible when we're watching, be sensible when we're playing. And I wouldn't advise this game for anyone that's particularly young, either from the complexities or from the just some of the stuff inherent in it. There's nothing specifically like sexual or like anything else, but it can be quite just grim. And some of the characters do have some quite colourful language. The update appears to have gone through, so let me get this launched. I'm going to tweak a couple of settings because I'm pretty sure the sound pack that I use, fairly certain that is not copyright free, so I need to make sure that I behave with that. So settings, options. Oh, can I adjust the sound pack options? Sound pack, so we want sound on, but we want the music off. There we go. And what I'll do is I shall get my screen set up. So game screen, I want that to capture. Does it count because it's a weird system? Nope, so we're going to have to switch to a window capture. That's fancy. Is it going to be able to pick it up? That's a good question. No. Let me see if I can spot any way for me to capture this. Because I'd rather not show off my screens if I can help it. It's one thing for a recording, but for potentially on stream, I'd rather not have them. Let's start you. If I say capture any full screen application, is this going to behave in the way that I expect it to? Would probably help if I put that on visual. There we go. So that should do what I'm expecting it to do now. So we jump over to the main stream, tweak that ever so slightly so I can actually see what I'm doing. Make sure I've got my stream manager on in the corner. And we'll get stuck in. So I'm going to just turn my desktop effects down and get that music playing. Because as I say, we've got game chops going in the background there. And what we're going to do, we're going to generate a new world. Now, Cataclysm, very, very complicated game, but also not. So you can either just, go into a play now, custom scenario, everything's random, basic scenario, which will always be evacuate, or you can go into a custom character and really sort of create who you want to be. Now, because this is part of the Streamathon, I think we're going to just go for... Ooh, I don't want to go for... Don't want to go... Oh, let's just do a play now, shall we? We'll do a play now. But there will be some scenarios that are more complicated than others, and some that we just will likely die immediately in. Now, Cataclysm falls into almost like the roguelike category. Cataclysm is very sort of, you've got a character, when they die, they are dead. You can play it where you can like reload and stuff, but it disables all the achievements, etc., and it's not really the way that it's supposed to be played. But personally, if I'm playing a character where I might put 200 hours into them, I'd rather not be in a position where I turn a corner and instantly get killed and then lose all that time, because I'm a big old wuss for that. What have we got? So we've got an error straight away, but this is just a quest issue, so this is something that will probably get picked up by somebody. Just spacebar to continue. Let's see if that gets it to behave. Stick our cursor up there. Yep, there we go. World's building. So, this is a new star. Years ago, you and your old group of friends made a pact. It seemed like a joke at the time. The world ended, you'll meet up at Liam's cabin. But we'll work together to open to the world. Now, the unthinkable has happened. Somehow you've made it out in one piece. It's been years since you saw those friends, though you've kept a little bit in touch on social media, and you can only hope that the others perhaps took the idea seriously. Even if they did, it would be a hard trip. The roads were blocked off by military forces trying to prevent the riots from spreading. You had to make the last part of the journey on foot. As the morning light breaks into day, you've reached Liam's cabin, a ramshackle building in the woods outside Darien. You can see Liam's car in front, looking a bit more run down since you last saw him a few years ago. You feel a swell of relief. At least Liam seems to have made it. As you approach the door, you hear a shout of terror from inside, and the unmistakable sound of a gunshot. Were you a moment too late? I better get in there and check it out. So who are we? We are Ricardo here, a male trapper. We have got some fantastic stats. But we also have a game-ending trait. So this character is not going to last long, and I can tell this immediately, so I've hit At to bring up the character menu. This character is, because a normal human in this world, you know, your stats, very sort of Dungeons and Dragons-esque stats. You'd be looking at probably 8s. Average Joe, between 6 and 8 is your normal stats. So Ricardo here, he's, you know, average strength. He's incredibly dexterous. He's very smart. But he's not the most perceptive. Which is interesting for a trapper. However, you can see he's proficient. If I just scoot through, he's proficient in getting more out of his cycling. He's really good with like muscle-powered vehicles, so rowboats, cycling, that sort of thing. Fantastic with him. He's proficient in driving, so he can control cars. He's good at fibre twisting, so he can take grass fibres, etc., and turn them into cords. He's got some basic food prep knowledge, so you know he's not too bad at cooking. He can prep basic chopping food and stuff really quite nicely. He's actually able to pick a lock. He knows the general principles of what a lock does. Principles of trapping, so as a trapper, he's good at understanding the basics of putting up traps, and he's really good at setting good ones. He's also proficient in rope making, so it's the next level from fibre twisting, so twisting those fibres into cords and twisting those cords into a strong, durable rope. Really good proficiencies. His skills, so he's got 2 levels in unarmed combat. He can punch. He's got some stabbing techniques. He knows what he's doing with a knife. Dodging, he's not good at dodging, but his equipment is light enough that he can dodge. Very low marksmanship, but you know, not too bad. And shotguns, so we can make the assumption that maybe he in his free time he would go out to hunt birds, small game, using bird shot, that sort of thing. So he's used to shotgun. Survival, so he's been out camping, he knows what he's doing with basic sort of natural items. Basic food handling, basic fabrication. He's got a very rudimentary understanding of electronics and science. Not really big on tech, not something he's ever touched. Basic athletics and mechanics, fantastic. Devices, so that counts for traps. Really good. Computers, he's used a computer. That's his knowledge. He can work a smartphone. Awesome. Healthcare, so he's got a little bit more than the average person would have from bandaging the scrapes, etc. he's got while he's been out trapping. Social, he's spoken with other people. He can speak. Vehicles, he's driven a couple of things. He knows his way around a vehicle. Now, the bit that has me very scared are his traits. Now, Ricardo's got some amazing traits. Ricardo here can deal with the cold. He doesn't get frostbite as easily, but he does still suffer it. Awesome, good memory. He doesn't forget things, so his skills don't degrade for not using them as quickly. Awesome. Killer drive. He's a hunter. He enjoys killing. It's not great, but there's a reason he's into trapping. And that's what drove him to hunting creatures. He's a light eater. He doesn't need to eat too much, but he also heals slower as a result of that. he's a masochist. So while he still gets hurt and you still don't want to be hurt, it will improve his mood. The scary thing for Ricardo here is genetic downward spiral. As a demonstration character, this is fantastic. As a character, Ricardo's going to die. And he's going to die early. The effects of the Cataclysm have damaged your DNA beyond repair. You mutate frequently. All mutations you receive from any source are negative. Your instability is rapidly growing out of control. Mutations are incredible in Cataclysm. You can get mutations that basically convert your character into something else, something more than human. Sometimes something less than human. Now Ricardo here has I would very easily lay this down as the worst trait in the game. Ricardo will mutate. It's completely out of our control. And every single one of those mutations will be a negative. His life will only get harder the more he plays. Now he suffers from a spent phenotype. So he is permanently in very mild pain. Not necessarily pain, but he's not comfortable. Every time he mutates, that's going to get worse. There isn't any way to get rid of that trait. So Ricardo here, there are a couple of ways of fixing this, but they are so difficult that I am not going to be able to achieve them. So we're just going to essentially try and play as much as we can with Ricardo, but watch as he essentially disintegrates into a pile of sludge. Now what have we got around us? So we've got a first aid kit in there with Liam. He's got some tools, pulped corpse of a human, the dead body of a person. Their forehead bears a large bullet entrance wound. An even larger exit wound is present on the back of the head. There's a shotgun and a hull. So we can see what's happened here. This person's come in and Liam has shot them. There's a random syringe on the road, so we'll grab that. And you can see we've lost the conductor nudist. We've got our little setup story. We're going to make our way up to Liam. Yep, the thing on my keyboard there. Now Liam, what on earth happened here? Liam, your old friend, stares at you with blank, confused eyes. He's standing over a freshly mangled corpse and smoking shotgun at his feet. Holy shit, dude, he blinks. Is this about Chris? If you're here to kill me, just get it over with, man. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I can't take you out too. Wait, what's happening? Chris? He gestures at the bottom. Chris, you know Chris. You've known Chris for years. We all agreed to meet up here if shit got bad, remember? Going around the same time, set up a little camp. Something seemed really off since we arrived, though. Chris kept going on and on about how the food wasn't good enough. He shifts his gaze back to your eyes, Red. We got plenty of food. I tried to calm him down, but just now, the fucker came running in with an axe, tried to take off my head. And then you came in. Have you got anything to do with this? I heard gunshots, so I came to see what's up. I was just on my way here to see if you'd made it. Oh shit. Guessing my story sounds like a lot of bullshit then. Liam sags into the sofa behind him, wiping his eyes with his sleeve. What the hell are we gonna do? Holy shit. Our response. So we can say, I believe you, people have been acting crazy for weeks, you must have got Chris too. Or pull yourself together, you did what you had to do. Shit's hit the fan, there's no time for moping around. We'll be nice. I feel like Ricardo, you know, he might be... Ooh, but no, he does have that killer drive. And this is an opportunity to do some murdering. I don't think he wants to kill people. Not yet. I don't think he'd be sad if he had to. But, we'll see. Pull yourself together. Alright, yeah, fair call. Just a bit shell-shocked. It's good to see you. Let's get Chris out of here and figure out what to do next. Let's go. So we'll take the corpse. Not bad. Well, grab the corpse. Oh, I can do like an auto haul filter. Currently not hauling. Haul everything here. We're just going to take Chris out of the building. And he can go there. Stop hauling. Alright, so they've added an extra button to that, so usually it'd be very quick. Now, Chris here is pulped. Don't really have to do anything here. So, what's up? Just wanted to talk for a bit. Just wanted to chat, you know, to relax. And we just chatted about making comics. Okay. Right, let's have a dig through Liam's cabin. You want to enter the place, mate? There we are. So what have we got? We've got some books. We've got a load of equipment. What have we got up here? A bunch of tools. Now we can't use that compound hunting bow. That is actually one of the best bows in the game, which is fantastic. We just can't use it because our strength... Oh, our strength is 9. That's actually perfect. So let's wield that. We'll wear that. We'll pick up the arrows. Now I want to use that bow stabilizer. So if we activate stabilizer... Oh, we can't attach that yet until we've leveled up in archery at least once. Fair enough. There's nothing in that desk. But we've got plenty of food knocking about, at least for the time being. So we've got a little bathroom. We've got a bedroom with more books. This is actually a really easy start. Oh, Diver's Watch. Shut that out because it's waterproof and... It does actually have some quite good... Yeah, it tells the temperature and everything. Got some useful warmth gear in these wardrobes. It's got loads of books, so this is a really easy start that we managed to get. Well, easy scenario, really bad start. What's in your car there, mate? Because we've started with a working vehicle. A secure remote base. So what have we got? We've got a trailhead, a radio tower, and Darien is our hometown. So we've come quite a way actually. Hike down the roads and come this way. What's that? Golf course. So what have we got? We've got a trailhead, we've got a rural house down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to this rural trail house and see what's going on there. So we've got Liam with us. He's going to be very helpful. But essentially something has happened. We don't know what, but people are going crazy. There's been huge riots, like massive evacuation calls, and something is going on in the world. What have we got over here? A STEM kit box, so that's just like a science training tool. Some books. I'm listening for noises. So I was... Right, swap positions. I was actually expecting a bit more dangerous stuff at this stage. So that house is actually completely safe, which is unusual. What have we got there? We got some dead vegetation. The forest trail. follow the road up a little bit, see what we can see. Because we know we've had to evacuate Darien, which means that that is not a safe place to go. Burned ground, dead vegetation. We're not seeing an awful lot of use just yet. Let's just keep it. Oh, so we've come across another little house here. There's actually some swamp there, which is not the biggest fan of that, but we'll go. So we've just found a wrecked car. We'll have a look, see if there's anything happening with this vehicle. So it's got a draining battery. It's a luxury sedan, but it's got no fuel in it. Looking at the components, all those X's indicate that it is trashed. There's not really much happening here with this vehicle. What is that? That's just mud. So I don't really want to walk in the mud. We've got a house here. And this is where the trail ends. That's okay. So let's scoot around a little bit. See if we can spot what's happening. Now I am going to periodically check our traits because we are going to get more issues. So we've got a black rat to the south. I don't really care about that. Black rats. There we go. So what we just encountered is our first zombie. A human body swaying as it moves. Unstoppable rage visible in its oily black eyes. Something has happened. People are going crazy. Creatures are rising from the dead. With it coming towards us, we take our compound bow. We wait, we aim, we aim, we aim. We aim. We've got decent aim. We fire. We hit the zombie for 40 damage. Now, Liam here has decided he's going to equip a multi-tool and try and fight this thing. Liam has hit the zombie. It is bleeding heavily. The zombie's not managing to hit Liam. Liam hits the zombie but misses. Right, we missed it, but the zombie's gone down. So we'll take our arrow back out of it. Take the USB drive, take the items. Liam, what are you doing? Something I want you to do. I want you to use this item. You use the wood axe, mate. Wield that instead of a multi-tool, because you need something a bit better. I'd like to know a bit more about you. So now we can have a look at what Liam is. So if you look at Liam's had a decent way through life. He's slightly different to us. He's strong and very good perception. He's very dexterous. No, not excessively, but dexterous enough. And he's not an idiot. He's currently a little bit encumbered on his torso. He's talented in melee weapons. He's very talented in archery. He's also a survivalist. Liam is kind. He wants to help, so we know he didn't kill that guy just for the sake of it. He doesn't set off traps and is very quiet. He is a happy man, typically speaking. He can carry more things than we can, and he's got a lot more health than we do. So Liam is in a position where he's probably better being our front line. He's not the most... He's not the best at hearing. He's a little bit deaf. Now when we look at his talents, he spent some time with rifles very briefly. It might be he just didn't use the correct protective gear. So he's recently been socialised with, so he's not going to want to talk to us for a little bit. But he is a good archer. He's good at woodwork. He can deal with guns well, basic food prep, basic wound care. And yes, he's used something that... Yeah, he's used a shiv. So there's a new proficiency, so that's going to be useful. Right, there's not really anything that I want him to do just for a bit, but you can ask NPCs to help you out, like, as tutorial stuff. It is quite fun. Now, the zombies come through the window. The door is locked, so we'll just go in through there. We'll pick up that arrow as well. We'll take that book of dances and a pack of sorcery cards. Definitely not magic. Now we'll take these study guides. Ooh, and a hiking backpack. What have we got on? Regular backpack. Take the hiking backpack because that's going to be really good to fill with all sorts of stuff. So this bedroom's not got a lot in it, so we'll just scoot back round. What have we got there? A soldering iron. We'll take that because those are always useful. Some seasonings, some winemaking books, medication. What is other? Tampons. So we'll take the medication because, let's face it, we're not going to be able to get any more anytime soon. We'll take the soap. What have we got in the kitchen? Not a lot. Take that. We'll take the long strings because they're very useful. Pliers and the screwdriver. Tools are always going to be good. X-Acto knife. I'm pretty sure I've got one back at the main place, but that will do. There's a pot, some crockery, plenty of food. What have we got here? So we've got some preserved foods, blue dust mask, we'll put that on. And that is full of clean water, so we'll just have a drink while we're here. Yum, 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 yum. There is some good stuff to pick up here, so what we might do at some stage is bring the car down so we can gather all these resources. Right, is there anything else behind the house, behind this big fence? Nope, it's just a nice little garden. So this is another nice little property. Right, we don't care about the black rats, we're not going to live here because the safe mode is constantly going to be screaming at us about the rats. Now, I've been quite lucky that we've not seen any sort of bad mutations yet. We tend to maybe get 1 or 2 a day, and it is still only 8 o'clock in the morning. And that's just a chair, okay. So I think from a survival perspective, yeah, we'll head back to base. So I can just hit W and, yeah, auto walk. Time still goes, but we don't have to worry too much about it. Right, and we'll drop the books off here, just so they're all in one place. Am I going to be able to activate that bow still? No, it's not about battery skip, that's fair enough. And what have we got? We'll find a spot to put the zones manager. Add one for... where is the unsorted? There we go. So we'll put unsorted loot here, so if we get anything that we need to sort, we'll just put it here for now. And then when we set up some more zones later on in the game, we can really sort of move things around then. Put down some of these tools because we don't have to carry them. Keep the pliers and the screwdriver because you never know when you're going to need them. We've got a hunting knife, we've got some other bits and pieces. Drop down some of this other stuff. The bear trap. Bear trap's heavy, but I don't really have anywhere that I want to put that just for now, so we'll just do it. And we will get in the car. Can we shut these? There we go. And it's this side that we want to be on, so close the door. Oh, no, that's right, I'm pressing the wrong button. It's, take control of the hatchback. Hatchback starts up. So it's oh, what's the symbol? It's like Shift 6. So we'll turn on the engine, get a bit of speed. Now usually a vehicle is just a game changer in this, and the fact that we've essentially started with one is pretty disgraceful. Oh, we've gone over the residential speed limit. We're driving way too fast. Whee! And what we'll do is we'll come to a stop by this house here. We've not got a huge amount of fuel, but we've got some. And what I want to do is basically strip the houses and take everything that's of value, get it in the car and bring it home. So let's go to advanced inventory, we'll hit I so we can see our pockets, and A so that we can see everything around us. We can see the only book here that's useful is Sweets for Your Sweet Child. We'll take the stem kit box. Just a random stick, there's a colander. Some more useful tools, we've got a hammer, fantastic, and an extension cord, some duct tape, and a battery. Take the strings as well, because you never know when you're going to need them. And we'll take everything out of the fridge. We can't pick up everything, because we've got a big old jam jar here. So we'll put the bow in our pocket, and we'll hold our jam jar. We'll head to the car, and we'll chuck everything inside. So where's that stem kit? We'll do that. Boop, boop. Put the books down. And the rest of the food. There we go. So that's all been put in the hatchback. And we'll go in and we'll take some more stuff out. So we've got a big battery. Anything there that I'm desperate to take. We'll take all these as well. The instant coffee. Leave that bit of soap because there's not much point taking that. Have another glass of water just because it's there. Might as well stay well hydrated while we're about. Contact lenses, not the most useful, but we'll take them. Advanced inventory again. Take the skill books. Awesome. So there's a purse, some corrective lenses, some decent bits of gear, but not really good fit for us. I think that's about all we're going to be able to take from this place that's of value. Oh, hello there. Oh, sorry, is that Ujlaki? Sorry if I've pronounced that horrifically, I'm not the smartest person. How are you doing? Get the car going and we'll get to the next rural house and see what we can pilfer. Ooh. We're just playing a bit of Cataclysm as part of like a week-long streamathon there, so really nice to have you dropping in. I think Cataclysm was a really good game and does not get enough love on the internet. Now, I've not played in a few updates, so there's a lot of stuff that I'm not too familiar with. Looks like there's a lot of new professions and a few other bits and pieces have been introduced, so we'll see what we can do. We started a random character. Now, this one's got a genetic downward spiral, so I'm not expecting him to last long. But we'll see how far we can take him. So we checked out this place. There was a zombie that came and attacked us. So we managed to kill that. And we're just going to drop all this stuff off and loot this place for all it's worth as well. I think I did open the door. So we've got an empty matchbook. That is not going to be any use. Some character sheets. What have we got? So we've got a magnum casing. Somebody shot someone out there. not a lot of useful things in our current vision. That's because a lot of stuff's in the cupboards. So what have we got? We've got a pot, we've got a few different bits and pieces. Fire extinguisher is nice, but we'll loot everything out of this fridge. Because we might as well stock up on food while it's here. And what was there? Snakes and ladders. We took the medications, didn't we? Awesome. So I think we've taken most of the stuff that was useful here. Yeah, there's not too much else there. There's nothing in that cupboard. Do you want to come into the room there, Liam, or am I going to push you? And we've got 2 flyers and a newspaper page. The flyers. This is a public alert from the Centre of Disease Control. Its message, repeated in several languages, reads advisory. Do not attempt to bring infected loved ones or friends to any hospitals. They are currently being overrun due to the volume of incoming patients. Restrain those believed to be infected and wait for further information. So, for this session, I started playing about 40 minutes ago, give or take. It was still updated when I started. I've been playing Cataclysm for, I'm trying to think now, probably about 3 years. So it's one of those where, I'm trying to think, because I got into Cataclysm, it was after the Seth Zintak video. Zinch video. But when did I really start? It's been at least a couple of years because I have played a lot of this. I am excited to play a bit more because I've sort of taken a break from it for about 6 months, which when you're playing experimental is plenty of time to let the dev team catch up with it. Right, so we've looted all the food. Yeah, I've seen it sort of develop quite a bit, and it was quite fun, really getting into it, and I'm desperate to get into it again, because they seem to have tweaked a lot of the starting stories as well. It's one of these games where I'll play it, and I will play it religiously, and then I'll stop for a bit, and then I'll start picking it up again, and I'll start playing again, and I'll play for like 2 months straight, and then I'll put it down again for 6 months, and then every time I pick it up, it feels like a new experience, which is, you know, really good. What did I just do? I take 13 damage because... Oh, there was a tree trunk there that I didn't spot. Fair enough, that's on me. Right, what damage do I take? Oh, I can't remember what it is for the medical. Info... Oh, he took a proper bash to the chest for that. That was not great of me. Hey, thank you for the follow. Really, really glad to get that there. It's I'm hoping I can play a bit more of this and really just sort of show off what we're doing. So, I mean, for today, the plan is we'll play a bit of Cataclysm just for now. I'm probably going to finish in an hour and a half or so. And then I'll be looking to play some... I think I've got Undermine planned for the first bit, but we'll play a few different roguelikes later. But we're going to just sort of do a wide variety of things. I'm just hoping to do a lot more Cataclysm later on. Because this week is just a case of showing off what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Next week, we'll do a lot more. What sort of want to do? I want to set up a zone for unsorted loot. Because that's just like an unloading bay for the car. And then I want to add... Right, we want to attach food and drink to the fridge. So that's drink, loot, food. We'll get those put away automatically. And there we go, yeah, so we've cleared that out, and I'll just use the automatic system, and we'll just clear out what's left of the car. No point in it sitting in there, because we're not going to use it if it's there. pull everything. We'll just bring that into the cabin. Right, so we've done that. What do we need to do here? So I want to, because we've gone and smashed our chest in, we'll just do some basic cleanup of the injuries, make sure that we're going to heal alright. Because we've restored a little bit of health already, which is nice to see. But as a general rule of thumb, if you've got an injury, even just rub it with an alcohol wipe. Like, you'll thank yourself later. Now, I am interested, because that looks like... No, that's a 2x2, so that should just be straight up wall there. That's fair enough. Now, we've got a couple of choices here. Now, Ricardo... We can't wait with Ricardo. I would love to take some time and really train up Ricardo, but... we need Purifier. Now, we're not going to get Purifier milling about on the surface. Because Ricardo here is going to collapse into himself if we don't move quickly. Now, where are we on the map? Because we're not going to find Purifier in normal place. We've got a petrol station. What's that? It's a butcher's. Storefronts and hardware store. That's a really good block there at the top. We've got subway stations. We've got the town hall, which is a scary place because that will be crawling with enemies. Have we got any other subway stations a bit further away? Public space, generic swamp, gardens, hunting and military surplus. That's really nice. Bit funny that it's all surrounding a church, but such is the way. Another butcher's. Now I'm thinking we take a little scouting trip up. We're going to stop by the radio tower, climb the radio tower so we can get a better view of what's happening. So hatchback started up. Just reverse out here. Pull out, and we'll get our way up to that radio tower because I need to be able to see what we're doing. Oh. So that's just a trailhead, isn't it? Yeah. There's just a couple of squirrels milling about. Might look at getting those squirrels at some stage, but we'll see what we can do. And we'll just keep scooting on. Right, where's the radio tower? So I want to take some spent casings. We've got some road up this way, but we want to take this right for now. Ooh, I don't like that. Alright, tab, soldier ant. A huge and hairy red ant, almost twice the size of other giant ants. Bulging pincers extend from her jaws. Now when it says other ants, we're talking dog-sized ants. So, not only have we seen zombies, we're now seeing gigantic bugs. So we've got this soldier ant that doesn't really care about us yet. We've got a giant ladybug. It's faster than us, size of a big dog. While not as dangerous as her giant sisters, still troublesome to deal with. Beetles have got a lot of durability. And there's a regular ant. A mutant red ant the size of a dog, covered in chitinous plates. She possesses a pair of wriggling antennae and vicious-looking mandibles. We don't want to get in a fist fight with bugs. I'm actually really annoyed that we've got bugs so close to home. Which title do I use? Sorry, can I just check what you mean by that? Just to make sure that I understand the question there. I've got a bad habit of misinterpreting things really, really badly and sounding like a complete div. So oh, heck, and we've got mass graves as well, right next to the bugs. This is really bad. What do we have here? We've got corpses, blood splatter, a trencher which digs these big pits, which is great. Oh, the graphical title. So I use... Oh, which one is it? So I use... Oh, which one is it? It's the... No, that's not it. Tile set. I use the Chibiutica. So it's... I just like these particular settings. I think they're nice. I remember the classic ones that were very sort of like everything's in one tile. But Chibiutica, I think that's just... It's not quintessential, but I like it. Ooh. Now, this is going to be dangerous because we've got this mass grave here. They're going to eat the bugs. The bugs are going to come back as amalgamations. Ricardo thought he was okay, but I don't think Ricardo is going to be okay. I need to plan out my next move very, very carefully. I think we're still going to go and check out the radio tower if we can do. Because I need to see what's happening in the local area. But this is just going to be bad news. The ants and the zombies are going to fight each other. Oh, we've got trailhead, we've got sand. Try and navigate past these ants, but this is... Oh god, this is not good. And this is really early in the Cataclysm. But this is just a sea of ants. Going to make it very difficult not only to navigate to places, but as these ants just cause more issues. Alright. No, we are not going to be in a good spot. Let's get up here. What we've got there, that's just a nest. We've got a dead man here. But he's a dead soldier. His equipment's not great. It's all quite badly damaged. Let's have a quick look. So that gives us some fine cutting and metal sawing. That is an amazing find. Retractable telescope. Trenching tool. I kind of want to take as much of this as I can carry. Right, we'll grab that. Let's see what else is left. The webbing belt. Drugs. Just the morphine and the anti-venom. They're usually worth a fair bit. Plastic canteen. We can wear that. We'll take the radio and we'll wield the rifle. Take the MRE. We'll wear the knee pads. Unfortunately, the helmet is a bad fit, so we'll head back down. And we'll have a look at the map once we're back in the car and out of the way of these ants. So what have we got around us? Because we've revealed a huge amount for that. So there's a mansion. There's the mass grave. Golf course. Trailhead. There's a wind farm. That could be quite useful. Another radio tower. Some more trailheads. An unusual stone barn. That is an incredibly valuable find. That will guide us to some very unique individuals. We've got a fungal bloom, that is not so good. Darien is quite a sizable town. We've got a Triffid Grove here. Amigo Scout Tower. We don't want to deal with them. Not yet. Have we got any subway stations on the edge of town? I don't think so. I think that's going to be our only option. So that's an orchard. A pet shop. So depending on how we approach this, we could get that quite... Well, that's a motel. That should be a mine. And we've got a town down south as well. I don't see any subway stations there. And they've got Migos in town, which again, don't really want to mess with them. However, we can cut across the field to get here. There's a zoo, so that's full of animals. But also a lot of predatory animals. There is a subway station. So we could, in theory, come south from our house on the road and move out from that radio tower as opposed to going past all the ants. And that might be our safer option for now. There's a derelict shed, the anthill is there. There's some scientist corpses, I want to see if I can check those out. Right, that ant is not happy with us, he's going to try and attack us. Don't really want to fight you, ant. What is that? That is... motorbike rib. Oh, yep. That's a dead bug. And there's the dead scientists. Oh, I don't want to fight the bug. Right, stop the vehicle. Right, we've just got lab coats. That's not great. Smash him. He's got a wallet with a science ID card. Fantastic. And that ant's going to try and fight me, isn't it? I don't want to fight it. I'm going to put this gun away because we've not got anything for it. We'll put some of these items away as well because we are carrying too much crap and it will get in the way if we do wind up having to fight. Even if we don't wind up fighting, it'll slow us down and won't be able to run away as effectively. So he's not got anything. He's not got anything. He's not got anything. He has a bunch of money and another science ID card. Awesome. And he has another science ID card. Right. That puts us in a far better position than I thought we were going to be in. Let's get this car started. You take control. A crow's been killed by an ant. And we'll get this car going again. Oh, I hate the anthills. We'll try and lure these zombies up because there's usually something good by the mass graves. I'll regret this at a later date, but... Can I honk the horn? Yes. Honk! That's going to bring everything together. Those ants and zombies are now going to fight each other. That we can get down here. And is there any weaponry? Sometimes you can get like flamethrowers and stuff from these places. zombies can't actually kill the ants, I don't believe. They can get a lucky swing, but they're unlikely to do any damage. Right, so let's scoot out. Let's have a quick look at what we've got. An oxygen delivery kit. Oxygen cartridges. Gas masks. Awesome. Magazines and casings. That's still slightly terrifying. Control V. What have we got? So we've got some body bags full of dead people, which is not great. Got a memory card on that corpse. Some antiseptic and other corpses up there. He's got a clean suit. But it doesn't look like there's a huge amount of actual good loot here, which is a bit of a shame. Right, it was you with the memory card, wasn't it? Yeah. Like this is what's going on with the Cataclysm. It's not fun. But what we will take is this trencher, because these things are incredibly useful. And if we can get this back home before anything destroys it, that is fantastic. So we'll bring this home. Yeah, we're gained a level in vehicles because, yeah, that's just it. We can use this to create like a perimeter around the cabin. Actually, what I will do is I'll bring that a little bit round just so it's not so in the way. Park this up here for now. We'll go and get the car back. So I mean, to have managed to nab ourselves a trencher on day one is really good. Like, we're in a position where Ricardo's got a chance. I don't think he's got a good chance, but he's got a chance. What's in that wallet? Just a bunch of money. Anyone else got any wallets or anything that I need to worry about? Doesn't appear so. Plastic sheets are nice, but we're not going to get to use those. Yeah, I think we managed to get about all we're going to get from this place. Am I able to... No, I can't take that thing down. That's a bit of a shame. And there's some geese. Geese are evil. Right, let's reverse. Get ourselves turned around. And get this car back home. Because I don't really fancy dealing with those bugs. Not yet. Now, I believe... It's good because it means we'd have like a very nice supply of Titan armor. What have I got in the trunk at the moment? No, we should turn around. Because I want to see if we can get across the field with the car and down to that radio tower. So let's get ourselves pootling along. Just need to be more careful because I managed to crash into a tree stump earlier and that did do a lot of damage to us. Don't want to go through the long grass if I can help it because that's just an easy way to get snagged. So there's plenty of creatures in game. I don't like that because that says to me there's a portal in that. Let's just, yeah. So there's a shimmering portal there. We do not want to deal with that. What that also means is there's certain horrible monsters that are likely to turn up near that will cause us a lot of grief. So we are in a bit of an awkward position again. We've got bugs to the north of us and eldritch nightmares to the south. Giant aphids will live. Giant aphids are adorable. There's a fly somewhere. Again, I'm not too worried. Something's happened here, but I'm not sure what. Do we need to worry? Probably not. Because this is upturned ground from before the Cataclysm, which is why it's penned off. So we'll scoot around. We've got a nice little bit of fresh water here, which is always good. We'll zoom in a bit, see if we can get... Oh, yeah, we've got access. Safety glasses. Pair of toe caps, rubbery overshoes. They just give you some, basically, free steel toes. We'll take the earplugs. We'll take the safety glasses. The work gloves will leave. Just a hot plate. That is awesome. Memory card. Who knows what's on it? Control, a file, and a delicious caffeinated beverage. So we'll have that. We'll climb this tower, see if we can get a better view of the area. So there's a nest with some eggs in it. And again, it looks like we've been quite lucky in that we've seen... Yeah, we've got some bullets, a survivor's map, and a pair of binoculars. So we'll swap places, we'll head back down. And what have we got on this sort of level? We've got a pond, the roadworks. Drive-in theatre, that might be good for food? Maybe safe, not really sure. So this is the town of Wade. What have we got in the town of Wade? Have we got any obvious... Got a mound of dirt, so that's a horrifying nightmare. Got a regional school. I like those as starting locations, they can be quite fun. Got some petrol stations, we've got a mine. Got another radio tower to the south, so we can get more vision. We've got an evac shelter. There's a prison down here, and a giant beehive. Got a full farm, and lots of crop fields. There's a state park, and a moonshiner's still. You can see a shrubbery in the trees that we couldn't spot before, as well as a grove. Got that Migo scout tower dangerously close to home. We've got a cave there. Again, close to the Migo scout tower. If we're lucky, the Migos could be used to clear this area of town. But again, we'd have to be very lucky. So what I think we do is we head into town on foot. And we just see what we can do here. So we've got some tomato juice, an umbrella, a few different interesting bits. Just some flies over in the distance. So nothing too scary. What I want to do is cut across through the woods if we can. So what I am going to do is I'm going to equip my... Where is it? My hunting knife. We're not going to get much use out of the bow in the woods. There is a pig that is currently just being a pig. Okay. It's good to know that there is a pig. Pigs are amazing sources of food, but you cannot tame a wild pig. You have to tame piglets. If you can catch them, awesome, but it's not the easiest. Right, we can already see some zombies. So where are we at? There's a shrubbery here. We can see there's some hordes right next to the subway station. So I don't think they can see us. These are blueberry bushes. That's actually a really good little grove there. That's just a blueberry farm. So what I want to try to do is head up towards the north. Because if we can convince, well, I say convince, get close enough for the Migos to see zombies, they'll kill some of them and we don't have to do as much. It's just a shame there's a bunch of trees in the way. Let's see if we can keep scooching through. Can we hear anything? Does not sound like it. We kind of want to stay on the other side of this park just so we don't get nabbed by anything. And all the Zeds seem to have disappeared. That's not comfortable. So we've got crawling zombies over there, zombie runners, crawling zombies. Hoping, which is a really weird thing to say, to see a Migo appear in our visual field. Not where we are. Oh god, Liam. What are your wounds looking like? Right, you've been beaten, but it's only minor. So we'll smash those. As tourist guide, we'll have that. Electronic cigarette, we don't need that. Right, let's examine your wounds. Is there anything I can do here? Use item on. No, not anything. Alright. Liam's healed himself up. His torso is bleeding. Ain't got time to wait. That's a lot of blood. Give me a second while I patch this. There we go, he's healed himself up. Don't know how he managed to get the attention of those zombies. Let's just try and pick that. Right, I see a zombie. I see two zombies. I see zombies and a zombie runner. Zombie runner has seen us. See if we can get on the other side of this long grass. No, Liam's just going to stand there looking like a pillock. Ignore that while we smash it. So we are still bleeding. Liam, stop running in, you absolute dingus. Right, well he's pulped that other zombie. So if we drop the knife, put pressure on the bleeding wound, the bleeding stops. I can't put pressure on his wounds, can I? No. Oh, that's really annoying. Well, we'll wield our knife again, and hopefully he doesn't decide to do anything stupid. Ooh, pomegranate flavoured chewing gum, that sounds delicious. So that is a lot of zombies, and some of them have seen this. Right, we're going to break line of sight, and we're going to wait here. Really wish he'd stop running ahead, because he's going to get himself killed at this rate. He charges, that is obscene to find early. We'll take the wallet, and we will drop our knife again, apply pressure to the wound, and pick it up. Ooh. So we have taken quite a nasty beating already. We're already too injured to be able to use our bow because we are that hurt that our strength has been reduced. However, that cul-de-sac should be a little bit safer now. Zombie runner to the east. Can he see us? No. Can we get in this house? Yes, something's broken the doors down. Can he see us? Nope. But I'm not seeing anything that we can really... Hey, we'll eat some of this cake. 3 calories. 2 feral humans. And they can definitely see us. So come on, Liam, get down here. Get down here, you absolute dingus. Oh, for crying out loud, you are going to get yourself killed, sir. Do not like what he's doing. Alright. Well, they're there. This is a taped window. So can I use my knife? To cut through that. Remove tape from window. So it's a zombie cop. Don't mind him coming up and picking a fight. Ah, we've got a feral survivor. Nope, deranged Axeman. They've changed his icon. Yeah. If I'd realised it was an Axeman, I wouldn't have tried doing that fight, but no. He hit us in the chest with an axe and killed us immediately. Oopsie. You have died. Continue as one of your followers, so we could switch over to Liam. We'll do that, might as well. Liam is close to death, and Liam is now dead. No. That's all it can take sometimes in a Cataclysm. I wasn't expecting Ricardo to get far. He got further than I thought he would, and I'm amazed that he didn't get any negative mutations. But the Axemen, they're just really dangerous, and they've updated the model. If I'd realised that was an Axeman, I wouldn't have gone anywhere near him. Yeah, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Or in this case, a very rapid killer. Open your diary. No. So these guys, they didn't really, they didn't do too well. They survived. We failed our rude awakening. We didn't even kill a monster, apparently. I don't know how we did that. We killed a couple of zombies. Anyway, it might be because he's technically started like a week into the Cataclysm. You and everyone who followed you are forgotten among the billions lost in the Cataclysm. Oh, and we've crashed. So that'll be because I've had an update and it's changed where the graveyard is. Because you get a graveyard save for all your characters. I also don't know if it behaves properly if you've got followers, but we'll get that reopened. Like I say, Cataclysm can be a bit buggy, but it's very good fun. Ooh, just having a nosy through. There we go. We are proficient in driving vehicles and preparing food, so we know how to put salad in a bowl. Fantastic. We are an accomplished sleeper, so that means that we can sleep even in uncomfortable circumstances, so the floor's always, somewhere we can sleep. We're addiction resistant, which means we can abuse drugs and are very unlikely to get addicted to them. We're indefatigable, which means we've got more stamina than the average person. Pain resistant, which means it affects our stats less when we are hurt. And we're a psychopath. So, I can't remember what psychopath actually does for you. You don't experience guilt like others do. Even when you know your actions are wrong, you just don't care. So, a relief volunteer, someone who has volunteered to help people, is a murderous psychopath and can kill people with no morale penalty. That does open some unique opportunities for development if we can get him out of this situation. Now, he is good at melee with bashing weapons, so pipes, planks, bats, that sort of thing. He has got no skill with anything ranged, so guns and stuff not really on the table at the minute. The only stat of his that has got any real significance is his level 3 health care, which means he can tend to his wounds a bit better than other people can. What have we got in our pockets? We have got sweet FA. We don't even have a weapon. And we have decided we're going to take on zombies. This character is not going to get out of this. Now, we have a look at the map. We can see we're on the edge of town. If we get out this way, we have a chance of getting out of town. But there's a Migo scout tower. And an anthill. This town is a trash fire waiting to happen. On the map, we have a horde to the south, a horde to the east. We have a horde to the northeast. And we have 5 hordes to the northwest. We have no weapons, no armour, no equipment. The only sort of safe location, safe quote unquote, requires us to go past Lovecraftian horrors and ants the size of horses. Hey there, Johnsy, glad to see you in, mate. Yeah, it's we're rolling some random characters for this part of the stream, just because I thought it'd be nice and fun. So far, we've had a genetic downward spiral, and we've just started with a horde-right resistance fighter with no weaponry, in the middle of a city with hordes at every turn. So, I'm not good enough to get him out of here, but we'll try. Now, what else did we have? We had a futile fighter and a feral human. So we've got the futile fighter is... where is he? That's a zombie, that's a zombie, that's a zombie, that's us. Oh, he's all the way down. No, he is locked. However, that is an electric sedan. And it's intact, but the battery is draining. 2 of them are not. We've got... I think this might be our choice to get out of here. If we can get to that sedan, we've got a fighting chance. Right, we've got the stamina. We're making a break for it. There's too many zombies for us to stay here. We're never going to fight our way out of this. It's this one. Oh, god damn it. It's locked. Oh, I've had so many runs where I've just died for no obvious reason. What has happened up there? Why is there so much acid? Is that an acidic... It's an acidic ant. Oh, you might be my saviour, you horrible, horrible creature. Let's see, can we get past her? Come on, you awful things. Into the acid, into the acid. And we let the ant do the heavy lifting. Oh! So we are surrounded by acidic ants, which does make that anthill more scary. But they'll keep us alive. You're right, Panda. I just went from full pucker to mostly pucker. Now I just need to figure out how to get around these ants. But the zombies... Oh, see, I'm in a position now where I could be a little bit more reckless, because I can just bring things to this side of town. What I might do, and this is possibly a very stupid idea... Oh no, it's Johnny in the car. Get away from me. Stop shooting me! Ah! We can't use some of the vehicles. No, I'm in the acid, I'm in the acid, I'm now bleeding. Get off, get off, get off. Ah, this is not going well! Why are they faster than me? Yeah, you go and distract them there, Mr. Zombie Man. Ah! Cheers for the follow there, Panda. Yeah, this was not a good start, and I mean, to be fair, we've lasted longer than I suspected we would. But this ant's gonna kill us. Yeah. What I was planning on doing was getting in here, honking the horn, and getting the ants and zombies to all coalesce in one area of town, but instead we're just going to get melted by ants. Do we want to watch the last moments of our life? I could scream at the ants that I don't want those kinds of followers, but I don't know. People spitting acid? Quite fun. You, and everyone who followed you, are forgotten among the billions lost in the Cataclysm. Moral of the story, if you're gonna go and fight a horde of zombies, don't walk into the middle of town with nothing. That guy was an idiot. You can't save them all. Let's see who we roll this time. It's all good fun. I've had a few characters where I've gotten like really far in, but sometimes they just die. Oh yeah, I saw that you were doing the 12-hour stream there, Panda. It's I did tune into some of it, but oh, I was knackered. No idea how you did it, and I think I'm planning on trying to do one this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. You got any tips? I mean, other than not putting on the hydrate alert, just because people will sit there and make you drink until your kidneys explode. Yeah, maybe put it down to sips instead of cups for the redeem. Oh, I've been quite lucky with my ISP. Just good quality internet where I'm at. Oh, this is an interesting story. They're all dead. The group you were surviving with has been annihilated. Their bodies are still nearby. You're the last one left alive, and their screams will haunt you. From the northwest you hear smash, crash, wham bam, thank you ma'am. We've got dead guy. Dead guy. What have we got around us? Shed load of zombies. Any tools or anything that we can use? Anything nearby us? Oh, I mean, I'm definitely not going to choose something competitive. I can last maybe like an hour or so these days. So Valorant, League, like Overwatch, those sorts of things. Nah. Get some variety and get a few sort of breaks. What have I actually got planned for Friday? Not Friday. Friday I've just got a bit of Minecraft in the evening. I'm just going to minimise that. That's a genius idea because I've tabbed out. But let me double check my plans because I've got all my schedules and stuff here, there and everywhere. Where have I put that? Script stream schedule. Yeah, tomorrow's just a bit of Minecraft and Saturday is the Ungodly. I think that's the 10 to 10 stream. Well, 10 AM until, yeah, probably about 10 PM. Bit of Skyrim in the morning, Katamari Damacy, maybe some RimWorld. See if we can switch through a few different bits and pieces. But right, let's have a look at this character. Who are we? We are Anika Fair, a female hitchhiker. We're able to drive and prepare food. Tried to get one, it's very... yeah. Oh yeah, I saw the bits on solo leveling. Might actually have to give that a look. To be fair, I've got too many anime that I need to get into. I've still not started Chainsaw Man or anything, and I know that's good. What have we got? So we're very weak, very dexterous, very smart, very perceptive. 19 years old, so just a young woman. Accomplished sleeper, so good at sleeping, we can sleep basically anywhere. We have animal empathy, which means animals are less prone to attack us. Only to natural animals, zombie animals will still want to eat our faces. We're unlikely to get diseases, which is fantastic. We have that additional stamina, so we can run more than normal people. With an athletics of 0, it doesn't mean a lot, but that might get us out of this situation. We are pain sensitive though, so if we do get hurt, our stats will drop more. We're also currently slightly deaf because half this building's just exploded. Oh, no, see, I do my best to try and stay away from the internet, because, like they say in there, Panda, you stop because you got spoiled. Just not the biggest fan of, just getting myself positioned where I can be spoiled, and then I know you can't always help it. Where are we? Oh, no, we're in a bank. What have we got? Have we got anything that we can do here? Because I don't think we can get back out of this building. We've got a fat zombie. There's nothing in the tables, is there? Oh, this isn't going to be good. Ibuprofen. Friends. He's going to be at the door. They're probably breaking in. Yeah, tough zombie breaking in. Can that fat zombie feck off? Smash that wall a little bit. Oh, we've got the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Cataclysm. An absolutely useless book. We'll drop that. Hey, cheers for dropping by, Johnsy. Get yourself a nap and hopefully you're feeling a bit more alive later on. Right, that fat zombie's still here. I'm going to have to take the risk, and I don't want to go through these windows, but we're going to go through these windows. Holy... what on earth is that? Gangrenous flesh? They're part of a quest. But they are disgusting, they are horrific, but they're fighting the zombies. I am in a very dangerous position here. Because if that horde decides that they're not going to fight each other and are going to come for me, I can't stay in this town because of this tower. Like, I'm glad I know where it is, but I can't stay here. Strip club, subway, hardware store. More hardware stores. Right, I need to figure out how the hell I'm getting out of town. I don't want to go across town because that's going to be more full. I think our best bet is just to try and see if we can get just down this street. Now, the zombies are going to move faster than us. But you look at that mini-map. And if I zoom out a little bit... They've given up fighting the gangrenous flesh. They're coming for me. So their screams may be haunting me. But probably not for more than a few seconds, because I'm going to get... Yeah, they're catching up. Am I going to be able to sprint away, or am I going to get absolutely stuck here? Zombies down there. The zombies in front of me. Stamina's out. Got to walk. I can't keep running because if we've got no weapon, and there's runners. That's it. This character's done. Yeah. I think in any other scenario, might have been okay. With that office tower as well, that is normally riddled with zombies. The reason we were deafened was because that tower, it spawns intact, deletes the floor, and then collapses. So we were deafened. We were wearing a towel. Yeah, sorry, Annika. Turns out, when the world ends, wrapping yourself in a towel and carrying nothing but a book tends to get you killed. Yeah, beaten to death with a crowbar. And smashed against the walls. I don't know what armour was protecting us. Nope, don't bother opening the diary. Forgotten among the billions lost. There's a reason the evacuee start is the best start. Well, I say best start, easiest start. Personally, I like the bionic monstrosity ones. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. It's just fun to roll a character, see what you can do with them, and possibly get them to other areas. Who do we have? You've attracted the attention of the living dead in some way. Now they're all around you, and you'll likely have to fight through them if you want to escape. Well, who are we? We are Marina Crocker, a female gangster. We cannot read. We're able to use shivs and unarmed combat effectively. We actually have decent melee and unarmed skill. We're good with a handgun. We have animal empathy, which again means that we're less likely to get attacked by animals. Cold tolerance, so we don't get too cold. Fast healer, which is really nice combined with light eater and poison resistant. Strict humanitarian, we can eat zombies, which is grim, but what can you do? We're sleepy, which means we do get sleepy faster. Slow-footed means that we slow down. We are just slow. We are not going to be able to run away with this character at all. She does feel more pain, which is annoying. Books and computers completely off limits, which does limit a lot of endgame content, but we'll see how far we can get her. Very perceptive, not very smart. And what are we wearing? So we've got a Glock, we've got a balisong, so we've got a butterfly knife essentially. That is actually a really nice weapon, so we'll equip that balisong. Our Glock is currently loaded. There's all those zombies down there which are currently attacking a panicked person, which is bad for them, not so bad for us. Got some crap around. Let's see, where are we? So it's a small town, but there's a lot of zombies again. I'm trying to think what our best move is here. Because we've got a horde up there. We've got a horde down here. Are they chasing the panicked person, or are they coming for me? They're coming for me. Right. Play it steady. This is a good combat character, which feels bizarre. But we might have a chance if we're... Nope, she's just immediately broken that wall. running low on stamina as well. But she is strong. But there are a lot of zombies, and this is an entire town with the zombies. How many runners is that? Too many for the tracker. Yeah, I don't think this character's getting out. Pain sensitivity, combined with the fact that we're just, again, surrounded by a horde. Yeah, there we go. Nope. So some of these random rolls, like, they're just not going to survive. Like, these are situations that just are not survivable. And it is just the case of the game. It's a lot of people die in this situation. Yeah, I've got Zomboid, and again, usually I can't really get past the first day. Because I am terrible. Right, what do we have here? Whether due to stubbornness, ignorance, or just plain bad luck, he missed the evacuation and was stuck in the city. I'm currently in the middle of a zoo. That's Amigo camp. That's a school. That's the collapsed tower again. But this is not a happy town. Sand down here is well and truly, like, fucked. Yeah, I've seen some of the, like the inventory mods and stuff for Zomboid are quite fun. I really want to sort of get into it. I just need to learn it better, because I think I'm just really, really bad at the combat, which means that every character I pick, no matter how capable the character might be, I steer them into death, invariably. So usually I like to find a nice secure place in these towns, but with Migos here, the Migo encampment though will get worn out over time. So it might be safe for me to try and work my way towards the school. Because I do know a good couple of places where you can get to in a school that is safe. The zoo is not. There's all the animals. When they start dying, it's a bad time. I just have to hope there's nothing that'll see me as I, like, explore. So, which button is it to peek? It's a period? No, it's... to X? Yeah. So Shift X lets you peek. So it lets you have a quick look around corners without actually attracting the eye of whatever might be there. It does bother me because I think there's something there that I just can't spot. So this is the front entrance with a parking spot. There's a headless zombie, so he doesn't see me, that's fine. But it means I can't go down that way. This should be a gift shop. Baseball bat. So we're holding a bottle of whiskey. That can arse. That's a good point. Who are we? We are Nan or Alana, a Wild West gunslinger. We are currently suffering with a cold head. We're a very good shooter. Relatively strong, not very dexterous, relatively smart. We're also a kickboxer. She's got some basic electronics skills. And she knows how to punch people without hurting herself. So she's very good at shooting. She's very good at fighting. Still going to take the baseball bat because it is a fantastic weapon. And I will take some of these sweets because calories are calories. Brainless zombie 20 tiles to the west. So he's already come up to the zoo. I don't really like that. Now we are going to be hearing a lot of shuffling because when I come over here, they're not usually zombies by this point. This black bear's eyes ooze with dark, oily fluid. Its flesh is torn and scarred. It shuffles as it walks. It is faster than you. I need to get out of here. So what have we got? We've got the zombies, which are going to kill everything in this place. We've got a moose. Several moose. Mooses are evil. Oh, they've added new bits to the museum, so we've got like these aquariums and stuff. What are they? Crayfish. That's adorable. And a big old lobster. I like crawdads. Some more toilets. What have we got here? Pigs. They're going to be dead before long. What is that? Bruised corpse of a festering ball. So they actually killed a zombie in here. So we'll hope that they survive, but I'm not going to count here. Right, so we are still in a precarious situation. Because the way out is behind those bears. This is like an aviary, isn't it? Yeah. It's just full of birds. I think there's a reptile house. Oh no, it's just like a cafe. A fresh lasagna. And a kitchen. So the kitchen's always useful to know. But that is... Oh, I'm going to have to try and get past these zombie bears. Some matches, we'll take those. And hopefully... just sort of slide past. A rattlesnake. A bunch of other nasties that I don't want to deal with. What's back here? Hey, zombie! Beat it to death with baseball bat. Oh, we've got a first aid kit. Can't take that because I've not got any pockets. Antibiotics and antiparasitics. The rear entrances to some of these animal pens. This is the only way that we can really get out. And now we're in a position where there's a horde. Some of them have spotted us. The Z9 is going to be a big issue. We'll wait here and beat it to death. Oh, is that one of the mobs there, Panda? The little mafia boss for Zomboy. I need to have a look into it because it is one of those games I really want to get back into and learn, because it is fun. It looks like you can really get some good like points with it. But there's a dojo up there. Is there anything coming down my way, or am I going to be able to sneak away? There's just that policeman, and we are using a bash weapon. Oh no, there's others on the windows. Zombie medic, so we might have something we can grab. What have you got? Nope, actually not got anything. That's annoying. The policeman should be coming around the corner. And back! And we've been bitten in the face. Bitten in the arm. But he's down. And he's got a filthy Kevlar vest which we'll put on. It's not going to make us happy, but it will protect us. Oh, fair enough. That's just me being daft. See, I struggle to keep up with what everyone's talking about half the time because I'm just hopeless with it. And then I come out with something and everyone's like, what on earth are you on about, mate? Right, so we've gotten past them. Drop a quick save just because the game can crash. We've got that guy and an hazmat zombie. But hopefully we should be able to, once these are out of the way, make our way around towards the school. Right, are they actually going to come this way? Nope, because I was peeking, he could have seen me, but didn't. I really don't want to use my gun. Compression shorts are ripped. It's Zombie collapses. Right, enemies are all dead. So I've got some painkillers, inhaler, a multi-tool, that is amazing. And we'll see if we can use some of the things out of that medical bag. So we'll treat our injuries very quickly. It's not going to really do anything because we're not good at it. A nice one. Well, I'll keep us going, and if you do fancy swinging back round there, Panda, do so. But thank you for tuning in. It's always nice just to get a few people popping. Right, what am I doing? Yeah, because that's the horde that we can see in that northeast area. So we can see those zombies. They're 50 tiles away. They can't really see us. If I pull out my gun, they'll see us. I can't head that way. Hey, there we go. My commands are actually working. Added lurk. For all the lurkers. Oh, what am I doing? Right, well, if I can't go that way, there's too many hordes. There's a hardware store in a house. Is there anything in the house that I can deal with? Can I clean this window so I don't cut myself again? Tough zombie spotted. Stop what I'm doing. If you break those windows on your way down, I will scream. You absolute cock. Why? Right, rehydration drinks. But I need to see if I can move at all, because him breaking that glass is going to attract more attention than I would like. Right, what have we got in here? We've got a crap leather jacket, not an awful lot else, and the stairs scare me. What's down here? Rottweiler. A big zombie Rottweiler. There's a zombie in the way. It's a too wide staircase they can climb up at the same time and overwhelm them. Right, let's see if we can get away. How did he blink in front of me? Right, this character's gone. Whee! How did I survive that? Hey, awesome. That's why I went to catch it. Yeah, if I'd realised that you could just sort of mute the tab. I mean, even then, like, I just like paying attention to what people are doing, to be fair. But, no, that's awesome. I'll see if I can get that tacked onto the command there, just to remind people. Because they don't make it clear what things do sometimes. That's fast jacket. If I've killed them, the basement should in theory be relatively clear now. It should be a semi-safe space. What have we got? A gold dental grill, a bandana, some garbage, cards. Oh, and a decayed zombie. He'll go down like nice and easy because he's already mostly rotten. So what have we got? We got just a few doses of water, some rubber cement, some sand, some duct tape, rubber gloves, a sewing kit. That's good. Not huge amounts though of stuff. That's a little bit worrying. But this is a good basement. Like, it is relatively secure. You can sort of block up the doors with wardrobes and things. Usually toys, yeah. Lots of toys in these. It's like a kid's play basement. Or some orange soda. Is there anything else that we can take for the pain? Not really. Right, we're going to have to try and see if we can find the bathroom and see if we can treat our injuries. Nope, that's a reading room. A couple of useful books, but nothing that we really want. Oof. It's a bedroom. Which means the bathroom is this one, and it's locked! Let's see if we can just do this, and can we open that window? Is there any other windows open? No. We're doing it. We're going in. We need the the medications. So that is full of menstrual pads, that's full of bandages. We want the cotton balls, and if I can get some antiseptic, it'll be golden. Now there was something here, but they're not anymore, so let's have a quick route round. Because something's been killed here. Do we know what killed that? No, we've got a decayed zombie that's low on health. Could just be that they've broken the window, stumbled through, and then they've sort of started to bleed out because they keep walking through the glass. So we've got lots of food. We've got a deranged axeman, which I really don't want to deal with, and I don't want to get my gun out. Not liking the way some of this stuff is going. Bad fitting cargo pants. We'll take the rolled sleeping bag. Because having somewhere to sleep is pretty important. It's a robotics kit box. Is there anything that I've missed in the zoo that we can maybe get for some first aid from? We've got that medical tape and we've got the first aid kit. Hey, we do have some stuff. Right. Ooh. I've got to choose what I'm going to do. Can I pick that up with the plastic bag? No. We'll drop the baseball bat. We'll... Can I... craft in here? Is it too dark? So other antiseptic soaked cotton balls. Craftable in the dark, easy. Fantastic. Put it down, start working. So we can use these to treat our injuries. So some of these are really bad. They've been done. We'll do the torso, because the head and the torso, if you lose them, you die. Do what we can, and we'll bandage up the bad. So the arm and the head, I think, are the important ones. Torso will do as well. And what have I got? Oh, it's the averted cattleman. Yeah, this revolver. Right, what am I doing? So we've had a look at those wounds. Got zombies slowly approaching, which is not great. Just trying to figure out what the best move is from here. Probably to get in the basement and wait for night. Because when it's dark, the zombies aren't good at seeing and they need to be able to see you. I mean, they can smell you. But I'm thinking we get in the basement and we just rest for now. We've not really got anything that we can make or anything that we can specifically do, which is annoying. But we've got a few bits and pieces we can look through. It's not really anything we can practice. No, I do need to get better with anime. Loads of things I need to rewatch. Like, I got through season 1 of Dragon Maid and I need to get back into that because I absolutely adored that. Yeah, Chainsaw Man, I want to re-watch that. I hope we can't communicate is one that I keep seeing pop up and it looks good, and then I just never do anything with it. I probably ought to. Alright, what have I got? There's not really anything that I can practice. Decayed zombie, 14 tiles. So he's... Yeah, they're all starting to pile down right now around the house. This is not good. Okay, come out here, come down here. There's a hazmat zombie, but we're not going to get too close to him. Is there anything over here? Yeah, there's that decayed zombie, but we're okay. Ooh. No such thing as being off duty when it comes to anime. You get a small break between seasons. Alright, what have we got? If I can get a bag, even. Have we got anything? Ah, that's a shame. Although it is almost like, you know, like like Game of Thrones and stuff, where it's like, maybe they should let's just let it wait for the actual like manga to catch up. I know, like, was it One Piece, like, is that up to date, or was that like a lot of filler? Naruto was bad. I'm so out of the loop on stuff. Oh, hold on. Jeans, I can use that laundry basket. I know One Piece is still going, isn't it? It's like the longest running shonen manga. Possibly like the longest. I wield the laundry basket. I still can't wield the... I can wear a laundry basket. What do you mean wear? Where am I wearing? Covers the arms and the hands. And massively encumbers them. So I'm not carrying it. I have it equipped and worn, so I can just drop it. That's good. Yeah, like the major shonen animes, I know they sort of really went quite big and they dragged on quite a while. And Dragon Ball, I remember watching that all the way through. I need to rewatch a lot of it, it's been a long time since I went through the Cell Saga. So I don't remember all the details, but I remember enough. Alright, there's a decayed zombie coming up. So we'll get back here, we'll drop the laundry basket. He's going to try and crawl in through the window. It's going to take him a couple of turns to do so because it's awkward. And there's more zombies than expected, so now we're gonna die! Cause I made a colossal mistake and I fucked it up. Well, you've been badly wounded. It might be better to rest for a while and let someone else scavenge. Changing characters is now available at any platform. Really helpful, isn't it? I do like the fact they introduced that way you can switch between other characters, but usually you find that your main character gets really, really good. And then, you know, your schmucks that live at base, not so much. But we do what we can. Nan here, possibly a really good character, but starting in the middle of a zoo in the middle of a really infested city, again, just not ideal. Maybe it's just my playstyle, it's crap, but we do what we do. Once again, you and everyone who followed you are victims of the Cataclysm. Let's see who we roll this time. It's the chatbot. Just using the built-in stream elements one so that people can put in their commands and stuff, and, you know. I think I've got the roulette one. Let me have a quick look, see what it does. Yeah. So I think if people follow, they get a few points and they can like do, oh, which ones have I got activated? It's like slots, roulette. This one for commands? Yeah, there we go. So I've got a list of the commands and stuff there. So it just means that, you know, some of the stuff can pay attention to it, and it means that I can't really miss anything because the bot will tell me. Yeah. But I'm not going to, like, bot my own chats. Like, that's... I'm trying to think of, like, the nice way of saying stupid. I'm already a digital man. I don't need to be a digital cheater. Who do we have here? Quentin Farnsworth, an undercover operative, 40 years old. 10 strength, 12 dex, 8 intelligence, 11 perception. Good with guns, good with knives. Very good at dodging. And some of the general stats. Being transported to a military base, the pilot lost control of the helicopter and crashed. He seemed to be the only survivor. Yeah, no, it's not wrong with using chatbots to, like, monitor the chat and moderate and stuff. Because I am an idiot and I can't be trusted to do it by myself. This character's looking good. Where are we at? There's the helicopter crash site. So look at the map. So we've got the military helipad. Just a bunch of paddocks. So that's like a big farming area. So that could be a good place to make our way towards, but it will be filled with military zombies, which do a lot of damage. We've got the small town of Mapleton. The military surplus shop, a diner, a bank. So that might be a good place to swing by, actually, because we could clear that. A sugar house, which will be full of maple syrup. Public washroom, some trailheads. We've got Framingham to the north, so the pump station. A few houses, a strip club, craft shop, sporting goods shop. Fabric store, that's an interesting one. I think that's new. So I think our bet for now is the military surplus down here. Yeah, our best bet is to recover and try and work our way into Mapleton, I think. So put pressure on the bleeding wound. Can we stop the bleeding? The bleeding stops. So our left arm and our right arm are heavily damaged. The rest of us is actually not bad. Now the helicopter is a complete wreck. But we've got a lot of really powerful military level loot. Copy of paramedics and first aid box. Right, are there any survivors or any loot? Does not appear so. Now, the medical ampules. Tiny glass vial filled with advanced healing chemicals which can only be activated by a Riftech jet injector device. The package instructions describe its efficacy in dealing with infections, wounds, intoxicants, envenomations, and general tiredness in enthusiastic detail. Short safety section at the end warns, in much smaller typeface, do not use more than 2 doses per hour. So we have the jet injector there, we have stimulant modules as well. Powerful chemical stimulants which can only be activated by the delivery system. So we have this tool. We also have a stimulant delivery system. An auto-injector system worn on the body. A simple press of its activator injects powerful chemical stimulants without ever using a needle. This is made of rigid Kevlar and super alloy, so it will likely never break. So I think what we want to do now that we are treated is reload the stimulant module and reload the jet injector with the medical ampules. I don't want to do anything with those ampules just yet. We've got tourniquet on. Can I remove that? No, we've just got that. It's not actually worn. That's fair enough. But if we do find ourselves with really bad bleeding, we can use that on a limb. That is good to know. Right, what have we got to wield? We've got a pistol. And we have a suppressor. We will attach that to the pistol. We'll massively reduce the sound of the weapon. So loudness with current fire mode, it will cut that in half. So we will be heard from probably about 50 tiles away instead of 100. Which, on the one hand, is like, nyeh. On the other hand, yeah, it's better. It's not going to bring the entire town to us. It just might bring people 3 or 4 houses away to us. It's proprietary and non-prolific ammunition kept comparably rare against most civilian and military use, but the gun's ability to ignore most forms of ballistic armor can't be argued with. So it's not high damage bullets, but it's high armor piercing. So we'll get that prepped. We'll drop a quick save. We'll start making our way south. It's the military surplus shop. With any luck, we'll get some of the equipment that we need to get into that military base. And I want to head there sooner than later, because military zombies mutate into some really nasty zombies. What we got? We've got an absolute little horde here that is now running away from that panicked person and coming straight for me. What is the range on this gun? Not huge. Can I get to the other side of this grass? So that will at least slow them down a bit. We've got a runner coming up from the bottom. That's the swimmer zombie, so they are fast. Go for a careful shot. A second careful shot, which missed. And we'll go for a third careful shot. That is now going to bleed out as it goes, so we can ignore that one. Zombie runner, careful aim. Same again, careful aim. I'm now going to run, and we're going to get away from these if we can. Hopefully, they bleed out. Bad bleeding, bad bleeding. And we'll switch to our pocket knife. Stop running. And even if they catch up, hopefully we can basically just push them over. Yeah. 12 damage, it fell over and died. And the other one just fell over and died in front of us. So that zombie runner is now dead. Got 2 regular zombies. Now I'm going to switch back to the pistol. Store in the inventory. Just wait for them. And same again, they're far enough away though that I can go for precise aim. Takes more turns, but it's way more likely to hit, and significantly more likely to get a critical. Same again, because these guys are not going to move fast. Heavy arterial bleeding, that zombie's going to die soon. So switch our focus. Careful shot, both heavy bleeding. And what we do is we now go back to run, and we just get away from them while they bleed out. Let's just walk and see if we can get away. There we go. And we stop. We take a moment to catch our breath. This person's got some undetermined drugs, cough syrup, caffeinated chewing gum, and rolling tobacco. So we'll take that. This person's got a Smith & Wesson revolver. So I mean, we'll take that just because it's got some ammunition. Actually, that's a holster. I'm going to wear that. Take that because they've got some money on them. Smash the corpses, because if you don't smash them, they get up. And kill the swimmer zombie. That looks like there's a lot of zombies in the town though, which is not great. Let's see what we can do here. So we've got the decayed zombie. I don't mind going sort of mano-a-mano with that. Store the pistol in your inventory. So we've got that panic person over there that's just going to panic and not really do much of anything. Have we got anything that we can slow this guy down on? Doesn't really appear so. Can we get to the grass? Yes, but he's going to take the worst possible movements to getting away. There we go. Not the worst fight, but I'm pretty sure he caught our already injured up. So Mapleton is still looking like it's pretty full of not good things. Where's this feral human? Down here somewhere. What are these pulped corpses? A Gorky Guardian? What the hell is a Gorky Guardian? And that was a panicked person? Not anymore. But they will get back up if we don't smash them. What did they have? Get some antibiotics. So what have we got? So we've got this public set piece. We've got a bunch of zombie dogs. Dead panic person. Yeah, I wanted to take this place, but it's looking like it's absolutely bunged. You'd think a place with like 3 houses in it wouldn't have, you know, hundreds of zombies milling about in it. So we've got the pump station trailhead. Just trying to see if there's anywhere that I can really go here, because that panic person's going to bring these zombies over like a doofus. We'll see if we can get closer to the town and get a better idea as to what's happening here, because I am nervous. Can we get into town? I can see some zombies. I can see lots of zombies. That car is possibly intact. Gas tank is draining. Nah, I think that's going to be a dud. It's about as fast as you... So the bank might have security robots in it. So that might be somewhere that we try and get into... At least into sort of rendering. Because if I can get down to that side, it's very possible that will... Oh, college corpses, let's have a look. We've got a Kraken. They don't really care, so I'm not going to care about him. An ice axe, that is amazing. Halo will take that because that's going to be useful if we get smoked. A baseball bat, a football, that's fine. We'll leave those be. What does this guy have? A football helmet, we will put that on. Not really much there, it's a value, and not really much there, it's a value. We'll take the binoculars though, we'll wear those. Kinda hoping for a bag of some description. Like that tactical jacket. Might have been nice, but it's a poor fit, and it'll just encumber us because it doesn't really fit us. They're either a little bit too small or a little bit too large, and just ain't worth it. So we've got an NB flag. Might be able to make a makeshift sling out of that, but I might leave that for now. Got a little pond over there. The Kraken, he's just going to chill. If we bring him towards the zombies, they're just going to eat him. Right, what have we got going on? So we've got more zombies. But the road is surprisingly clear down here. Crawling zombie, that's fine. Petrified person, that is not fine. Petrified person, fleeing, can't see to your location, they just stand there staring into the void with a vacant expression. Barely moving, they'll fall to the undead horde soon. Yeah. I was hoping there'd be a security robot in the bank that might come out and distract things a little. Yeah, the zombies are just going to maul that person to death. Nothing we can do about it. Newspaper page. Riots growing. Communications with government forces have been muddled by a large influx of aggressive armed individuals to nationwide riots. We have this under control, says a local police chief. We are authorizing our forces to use lethal force on combative humans. In the meantime, people are advised to stay in their homes and avoid any contact with peacekeeping forces to avoid friendly fire. Riots are believed to be affecting cities worldwide since at least 3 weeks ago. What am I doing? Where am I going? More college kids. A slime pit. Ooh. A wasp nest. So we want to go nowhere near the wasp nest. That's just asking for trouble. The slimes. Slimes aren't going to do much of anything to us, but we are going to see if we can get to these college kids. And it may be worth us seeing if we can bring the zombies to the slimes, because slimes don't really care. Slimes just do what slimes do. They're good boys. And they will eat the zombies. I mean, they'll multiply out of control and it's a nightmare, but also they're a good source of glue. The Economicon of Dobbs, a mess kit. Ooh, we'll take the mess kit. Oh, we put that corpse in, so now these slimes are all going, ooh, hello. Because they're attracted to sound because they can't see. Oil lamp, we'll have that. Let's see if we can scooch around. Come on, you globby buggers, get away from that corpse. They can kind of tell where you are, just not very well. And he's just got crap. Fair enough, it was worth a look. Now I wonder if I can bring some of the zombies up towards the town. Well, not the zombies, the slimes. So you can see if I smash the tarmac, they all come following that really quite aggressively. Which means we can use that. Oh, I don't know, did one just split? Or did he just change sprite? Alright, come on, slimes. Because I may be able to get these to deal with the zombies for me. Because if we look at what happens here, the zombies should fight the slimes, although they seem to be more interested in me. Why? Nobody knows. Got a wasp nest over there as well, so the wasps could be helpful, but I don't want to deal with them. Fight the zombies! Ugh. Right, are they all just chilling up there together? Like assholes. Right, so we've just got that pile of slimes. Let's see if we can bring the zombies down a bit. Keep an eye on the chat log just to see if they do fight each other. Or are they all just going to keep piling towards me? Yeah. No, I might be able to get them to fall into the slime pit. It's just going to require me to navigate the slimes a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to turn off safe mode just for a moment, because otherwise it's going to force me to stop every single time. Alright, we've got lots of slimes. But we should be able to get these zombies to fall in. Oh, my arms are not looking good. Yeah, that is not... Oh, that did not go to plan. Right. Can I... Oh, use the medical ampules. Nah, no idea. It was a bad move. Yeah, we're out of stamina, and our arms are falling. There I was thinking I was so smart. Now, they've made this so that you can actually walk into them as well. And again, like, I'm used to the slime pits being pits. Like, drop enemies into them, and dropping enemies down floors usually works out really quite nicely. But, nah. That's just me mucking that up like a complete dingus. Let's see who we roll this time. We'll give one last character a go, muck about for a little bit and then take a break, and then we'll come back and do some other sort of roguelitey stuff. Hey, we're in an actual evacuee scenario, so the start of the game. Now, you have survived the initial wave of panic and have achieved relative safety in an abandoned building, but while you're the only one here now, you're not the first person to be here. In its current state, this building is nowhere near as secure as one might have hoped. Who will we? We are Heather Angel, a female dodgeball player who are 16 years old, so we are just a kid. We are a pack mule, which means we can carry more than the average person, but that's it. That's our only sort of real trait. Our proficiencies though, we've got athlete's form, so we know how to exercise, and we can get more out bikes and swimming, rowing boats, that sort of thing. We've got basic food prep, basic driving, so we've clearly had our license or been learning. And we are familiar and proficient with mace-type weapons. You swing your mace with dead efficiency. What weapons are affected by that, I wonder? But as you can see, she's got fantastic throwing skills and fantastic bashing skills, but she's not good at using her melee in combat. She's very good at dodging, so she wants to stay light on her feet. And her athletics are at 3, which is a nice way to start. That's usually where I like to get a character early game. What have we got in our pockets? We've got just basic equipment and some fruit juice. So in here we've got protein rations, we'll take the plastic bottles, pamphlet, some garbage, a box. What else have we got? So the protein rations, they make you sad. Right, let's have a look what's in that standpipe. Maintenance log, just a pipe cleaner. Yeah, that is not coming with us. Take the protein rations for free food. There's an inhaler, again for smoke inhalation. Empty bottles, so water is going to be a big issue here, because we've got all this other crap. We've not got any water. So we can put on a rain poncho and an emergency jacket. There's a vitamin and a headlamp, that's very useful. Oh, and they've stopped automatically locking those doors. That is awesome. And there's clean water on the roof. They have adjusted this slightly. So under normal circumstances, that door would be locked and you wouldn't be able to get into it. Evac shelter computer, so the emergency message. Greetings, citizen. A biological attack has taken place and a state of emergency has been declared. Emergency personnel will be aiding you shortly. To ensure your safety, please follow the steps below. 1. Do not panic. 2. Remain inside the building. 3. Seek shelter in the basement. 4. Use provided gas masks. 5. Await further instructions. Well, if these steps worked, we got whoever was in here out. So, what's on the contact us page? Evac shelter computer. Refugee center found. If you have any feedback concerning your visit, please contact the Department of Emergency Management Public Affairs Office. The local office can be reached between the hours of 9 AM and 4 PM at 555-0164. If you would like to speak with someone in person or would like to write us a letter, please send it to... Make a note of the location. And log off, there's nothing else on this computer. So, the refugee centre. We can see we're here at Hart's location, with a home improvement superstore, a school, a couple of houses, but not a lot else in this town. It's a campground, but it's just a very small place. Got a rural house nearby, and a cabin in the woods over there. The refugee centre is two cities over. That's not actually too bad. So this is sort of like a big NPC location, and could be quite interesting to try and work our way towards. There's clearly a river between the cities, a junkyard. So that may be somewhere that we choose to try and plan to go. But that will be a big journey and will require some prep. Now, we could stay here, but there might not be any reason to. Something is whomping downstairs. I do not like that, and we are not going to stay and find out what it is. Or, that's a zombie. So we're going to wield this rock, we're going to throw this rock, and we're not going to hit it apparently. No. 14 damage, that's actually really good damage. So what we might try and do is see if we can sort of play a bit of Ring Around the Rosie. Because if we can get in the basement, that would be really good. Nope, there's more zombies coming. So we want to wield that rock, just pick it off the floor. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. Just pelt them. That is actually doing a lot of damage to say that we're just hitting them with a rock. Oh, they're following quite aggressively. Don't know if I'm going to be able to lose them. Although they did get stuck in the mud. If we can break line of sight just heading this way, they should get stuck. I didn't really want to come this way. But if we can grab a few rocks, we might be in a good position to just pelt some zombies to death if we do stumble across them. I've not actually played a throwing character before. So that could be quite interesting. Well, we got some crows and a deer, that's fine, they can do their thing. Have we got any more rocks? Giant aphid, he can just live his best life. Another rock, and a few more rocks, awesome. We'll grab these up. So we are around some swamps. Not the biggest fan of swamps because they are nasty. We'll keep following the road up this way though, just for now. Keep grabbing these rocks. What if I just come across a mine entrance? Right. Not much I really want to do here. Flint. Rocks. We can get some big rocks if we take this rock and use it to beat these rocks with. Like, that's a fantastic way of doing it. So you just wield a large rock and use it to smash the big rocks. And then you get all these little rocks, and that means that we've now got some fantastic weapons that we can just sort of grab and throw at things. What's our weight looking like? So we're at 26 kilos, which isn't bad. Our dodge skill, we have dropped right down with our dodging because we've got all this crap and we're low on stamina. So let's catch our breath. Dodge is back up to 6.6. So that is still good dodging. It's not great, but it's better than it was. And now we've got enough rocks to hopefully pelt these zombies with and make our way back towards the town. Is there anything in that car? We may also have lost them in the woods a little bit. 59 tires to the southwest now, he's just on the road. But if we can get him to spot us and sort of deal with them one at a time, we should be okay. So come a bit closer. And throw the rock back. And back. Oh, we can hold multiples. Back. 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 We'll run a little bit just to make some distance. Wield another rock. Back. 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 Come on. And there we go. We've just beaten a zombie to death by throwing rocks at it. And he's got a massive hiking backpack. Full of survival gear. That is awesome. So an electric lantern, some glow sticks, some food, a pair of ballistic glasses. That is awesome. I've never found a pair of ballistic glasses. And he's got a gun. So we'll just break in. Grab up all the rocks that we've just thrown. Yeah, we're still wielding those huge pile of them. So we'll just keep grabbing the rocks. I mean, our dodge skill is now down to basically base. But I'm okay with that. Like, Pack Mule is working really, really well with this character. That is a really good combination. Alright, we've got the lady zombie who is now this dude. Like, it picks a tile, and when they're on the screen, it keeps them as that tile. So, it's not the weirdest, but it does mean sometimes if you leave the area and then come back, they have changed sprite. But no, that is really effective if there's just one or two zombies about. I am really happy with that. Okay, grab those rocks. We are a little bit warm. What's warm? So our torso's a bit toasty, but not too bad. It'll make us a bit more thirsty, but we'll live. We'll keep scooting on down past the mud, past the shelter, and let's see if we can see anything in the rural house. Is there anything going on here, and is there anything we can get? No, nothing nearby that we can deal with. Are there any open doors or windows? Nope. Back door's open now. So some skill books. And actually, a safe little haven here. Plenty of clean water, plenty of food. That is not bad. And what have we got just sort of knocking about? Not huge amounts of stuff, but it is just a nice little safe, secure area. Sleeveless leather duster, pair of combat boots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my low top tennis shoes, pop the combat boots. And what are we wearing? We've got our light jacket. We'll take off this rain poncho. Take off the emergency jacket. And we'll take off the light jacket. Put on the leather duster. It's a little bit encumbering, but it's got far better protection than what we currently have. It's got a fair bit of storage too. And we'll just drop the equipment we're not currently wearing. Just put that down here. And we'll unload our jacket, unload our light jacket. And we'll drop those down there as well. So we've now got a big backpack, a bit of armour, our dodge skill is doing alright because we're less encumbered, and we're also a lot less toasty. So we'll just unlock that front gate, newspaper page, we'll ignore that. And what was this? It was a home improvement superstore and a regional school, which are really good POIs. So I think if we're really careful and take this sort of one step at a time... What was their name again? Heather Angel. Heather here has got a good chance of surviving. Ooh, and a steel drum. That is amazing. Because if we can get a funnel, that is just free water. We can also transfer water with that. What have we got? Dead vegetation, don't really care. Is there any way for me to combine where these rocks are? So they're all getting quite split up. I wonder if I just drop them all, if I can pick them all up as one. No, that's divvied them up even worse. Eh, well. What do I need to make a sling? Ranged sling or an atlatl? So we can use strings, use pebbles as ammunition, we use throwing as the move. Yeah, you're right, Varak. Yeah, they're all in different pockets. I need to just fiddle with my inventory settings and get them all to stack. It's just been a while since I've done it. Right, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Inventory... This manager, is it? It's the pocket manager. Alright. It's been a while since I've done this. Hiking backpack. Pocket settings, there we are. So if I say, costs 3 additional encumbrance while in use, so we don't want to use the encumbrance ones. But we want to, oh, where's the priority? Set priority, put priority 0, 1. And move items. Right, be moving the rocks out the other ones, wouldn't it? So if I drop my rocks now, yeah, I need to just get my brain like back to Alright, so if I wield those now, because it was letting me wield 20 at once, so it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's intentional behaviour, but I'm wielding 26 rocks. So I'm going to just accept that while it's happening. This vehicle... Ooh, big storage batteries as well. Well, that might actually be intact. Can I start this, or is it not going to let me because the seat's broken? Yeah, it's not going to let me because the seat's broken, but that is a good quality car. Stop walling just for now. We'll sort of make our way up because we've got a few zombies from the looks of things up this way. I can pull one or two, I don't mind pelting them. Just making up some proper like throwing spears I think would be quite a good idea. Yeah, they're all going to drain eventually, but if I can get the tools to drain, like pull them out, I'll be happy. Alternatively, what I could do in theory, and this would be slightly insane, would be to find the draining batteries. So it's that tile there. The motor's already broken. And just smash it. So it's that one, which has also got nothing important on it. That one's fine, and just break those two tiles. That'd preserve the charge, but I want to be able to disassemble them if I can, rather than breaking them, so we'll see. Depends on if I manage to get this character to survive more than a couple of days. Right, but everything was moving up this way, so there must be something that is attracting the zombies. Yeah, you get more of the batteries, and I'm a hoarder. Which I shouldn't be, especially in this where you need to be able to just move. What have we got going on up here? Crawling zombies. He's fine, he's not going to do anything. Something's pulling them up into the town, and I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, really bad for the hoarding. I think the biggest issue I had was I had a character, started as a, what was it, it's the failed cyborg, or is it cyborg monstrosity or something? The one where you start with like the leaky bionic and everything else, and it's a nightmare if you can't get rid of that. Managed to get them through that first couple of days. Awesome gameplay. Went for hours. Set up an NPC base, just so that I had like a proper little town, and I felt really successful. Filled it with stuff, and every time I went there the game crashed, and then eventually corrupted. So, oh no, I have been cursed by my own hoarding. To be fair, the fact that NPCs just freak out and check far too much stuff, and then break their own windows and stuff, this was a few patches ago. I'm hoping they fixed some of that stuff, but God, it was not good. Yeah, like I said, don't know if that's intended behaviour, because I was just rapid firing rocks there. Yeah, no, it's I've had some good characters. And then I don't lose them all invariably in the oh, what are they called? The bloody cargo warehouses. Because the bloody security guard amalgamation thing just catches you out off guard, and there we go, now you're dead. So, marvellous. I mucked that up. I'm not going to pretend I've not save scummed a few times just to get to like points in the game where exciting stuff happens, but I've also been you know, I try to get out of that habit. I don't like to save scum, but then I find myself doing it because I'm like, oh god, I've not got the time or life to have lost 300 hours of play. Which again, probably not the best thing really, and it's against the spirit. The last character I had a map-related problem, randomly generated a map chunk, removed all the NPCs that killed the rest. Yeah, I've had a few times with that. There was one time where I went through an update and they must have changed something with the IDs of map tiles. So anything that was an off-road map tile turned into a desert drive-through takeaway. So everything around the farms was suddenly filled with mutated cacti and was just takeaways one after the other. And, you know, it kind of ruined the immersion just a little bit. I was sitting there looking at all these takeaways. Cornfields as far as the eye can see, and just takeaways too. And it was like, well, you know, infinite food, whatever. It is what it is. I'm never going to go hungry, but definitely sort of took some of the charm out of it. And it was up by the Exodii base. I was playing a cyborg character. And it's like, oh, I'm just going to... What is pulling everything up there into the town? Is there a right control platform or something that is upsetting these? And then I tried to fix some of the stuff, like going through the map editor and things, just to see if I could get it to behave, but nah, it wasn't going to happen. This horde is doing something peculiar, and I don't get too much closer. But there is something pulling them. wonder if there's alarms or something in the home improvement store. Are these wood chips? Yeah, oh, that's cute. Now we'll come down here. What have we got over there? We've got something. Panic person. So they're going to cause us some grief if they come down. No, don't head that way, you dingus. So there's clear-cut trees, that's fair. Yeah, I've used the debug thing a couple of times where you have to. I think one time where I was not happy that I had to use the debug, I just went into a basement, and it was like, yeah, fair enough, this is now a basement. Went in, and it was just, I was inside a tile, just inside a wall, endless wall. It's like something had gone on with the Y level synchronization, not Y level, Z level. And it just... I was not happy to let it go. Corpse of a panic person. I want to see if I can get into the school. Because if I can get into the school... Which does make sense for this character. You know, she's a teen, she's a dodgeball player. Yeah, like, there is a point where... If you want to play a character and you want to do a proper roleplay, like, take away the save scum. If you want to play the game to play the game and see what's in it, save scum, save scum. Just do it. Because the big thing for me in this is it's a roguelite, yes. But I don't want to have to restart everything because I encountered something that I'd never encountered before and had no idea what to do with it. Because then you haven't learned how to resolve the issue, you've just been killed by it. And when you get back to it, if you get back to it, you're looking like you're probably going to suffer the same thing again. And it's... So while you're learning, save scum. If you're going into areas where you've never been before and it's like, what is happening here? Save scum. I've got no issue with that. The only issue I've got with save scumming is that I get too entrenched in it and I do it too much. Which is not good. Is there any way that I can try and get into this school? I'm going to get attacked by children. Which is okay. The panic person's in that horde down into the woods there. No, I don't want to draw anything. I want to wield these rocks. Can I hit that kid? Nearly. Come on. And because they were far enough away, I don't know if that actually counted for the morality hit. Not morality, morale hit. Oh yeah, you know, reject morality, murder... Well, to be fair, they're just going to bite my ankles and eat me if I don't murder them. Alright, so they've done that now, so let's see if I can navigate around them and get back to the rocks. I've only got little legs, it's okay. Just don't want to use the gun, because that will go badly. Right, let's run a couple of tiles. Wield the rock. Okay, that time I felt guilty. This task is too simple to train your throwing. Well, level 5 throwing to start with was pretty busted. There we go. Got some semblance of safety. Grab these rocks. Got more kids coming out. Oh, we are going to hit that 100 dead children. Definitely didn't say that, but it's possible. Right, can I stop and wield the big pile of rocks again? Really not sure if this is intended behaviour, because unless I've just got like 20 rocks in my arm. which I could understand. Like, you've got your arm sort of cupped, you've got 20 rocks in there, and you're pulling one rock at a time and really pelting them. Because they're not pebbles. These are like palm-sized rocks, which that seems like a reasonable amount. If I had 300 rocks in my arm, I'd be like, hold on, that's a bit much. 20 is probably about the limit where I'd say that was reasonable. Right, throw. Just bouncing off the child. Come on! That's another child pelted to death with rocks. I'm a good person. Alright, grab as many as we can, run a few more steps. We are very low on stamina. Oh, no, I don't want to throw the headlamp. It's me just hammering my buttons too quickly. What's the easiest option? Just wear that. We've got time to run. Yeah. I've never played a throwing character. I've played, like, you know, we all do a stealth archer here and there. Melee characters, absolutely love it. Like, yeah, sometimes you need something to get you out of sticky situations. Bionic characters, you know, like the bionic claws, I thought that was really quite fun on one. They really, like, lose effectiveness quite quickly, which is a shame. But they are still good fun. Right. I need to figure out what I'm doing here, because I'm about to run out of stamina and these children are going to eat my face. That one's nearly dead. That one is also nearly dead. What can I do here? Kill that one. Move up, because the child diagonal movement takes more turns. I'm faster a little bit than this child. Let's see if we can use the terrain to get some distance. Nope, this is not going well. But we've got enough to run a little bit. Oh, and the zombies that panic person drew down are bloody coming now. Right, have we got enough stamina to run for a few more tiles? Not as much as I would have liked. Ah. Right, wield them. Come on, rock. Oh, this is not going to go well if I can't get a chance to rest. Right, fat zombies I can outpace. That's okay. So we'll just walk and outpace them. Just outpace them. Nice and steady. Take a moment, grab some rocks. Keep outpacing them, just keep walking. This is fine, everything is fine. The rocks. This is still fine. Bap. 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 Okay, this guy has been on like one hit for all of my rocks. Just keep walking, it's fine, yay! Ooh, but yeah, actually, this is a fun character. If I can keep them going, that might actually be quite fun. Nope, no, I didn't want to start smashing that. That was the wrong button. That was literally muscle memory. I've walked up to a corpse with an exclamation mark. Let's start smashing it. How about we don't? How about we... Oh god, there's regular zombie coming. Rock. 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 Wield. Alright, you are on near full health, you are low. Never pelted a school of people to death before. This is a new one. Usually I wind up putting just a bunch of spike traps down, making a load of noise and letting them bleed themselves to death. Which is surprisingly effective. No, I don't want to throw it at him, I want to throw it at her. There we go. Stop targeting the downed zombie. Right. Can we get this guy down before he kills us? Yeah! God, that felt really good. I mean, it was a slog. Also, I can imagine someone literally really good at pelting these things to death, just cycling around them. It's not even broken like 10 AM on the first day. That's phenomenal. Right, let's grab a few more rocks. Now, are some of these zombies starting to get back up southwest? No, these are ones that followed that panic person, so we should be okay as long as they don't spot us. They don't have anything of value. Filters to the north, that's fine. Condom is too long. Okay. Just, you know, standard things. Some root beer, we'll take that. Smash that child. Just absolutely beat them to death. Someone's shorts fell off, apparently. No. Okay. Just because we saw them doesn't mean they've seen us, and we don't necessarily need to worry. Oh. We'll take that pocket knife because we need something. They've got a backpack. Have we got a backpack? No, we've got the sling pack with just a flint in it. How many turns does it take to take that off? It always bothers me that you can't see how many turns it takes to take it off without putting it on and then putting it off. If I take that off... Oh, we've got the hiking backpack as well, so I don't need that backpack. We'll just take what they've got. 2 tools. Just pens, that's fair enough. And some snackies. When the world has ended, we need snackies. Right, top up on rocks so we can pelt more children to death. Sounds like a good Tuesday afternoon. Perception's down, but everything else is still looking good. Oh, we've got caffeine withdrawal. That's alright. It's better than sometimes where I've only realised that my character's addicted to crack after half an hour. So, oh wait a minute, where am I going to just find some crack? Oh, this game is good. Right. So we'll drop that rock, grab it, wield. Big pile of rocks. Oh, hiccups. Always hiccup really weirdly. Tries to partner up the wall. Alright, so we've got a fat zombie and some zombie children. Got a deceased panicked person. I wonder if we can just sort of sneak in the side of the school. We've got a stupid child here. Let's just stand outside the window. There we go, that's them beaten to death. Oh, some... Oh, where's this child? to the north. Oh, up there, that's fine. Yep, there's one that I didn't expect to see. Right, let's get outside because I don't want to climb through the windows while they're getting a bit too close. Where did he come from? Because in theory, I must have walked past. Unless he's just come round because he heard the whumping of the rocks on the table. Can we actually hit him with one of these rock bleeds? And I can feel guilty for killing the child, but the child is not a child. The child is an evil monster. I've heard people say that your characters can get desensitized over time, but I've never seen that before. Like, I've had characters who survived like 2-3 years and they're still getting upset because, well, they're having to kill things that they don't really want to kill. Grassland camo jacket. Has that got better defense than my leather jacket? No, it's just got very mild bullet resistance. Can I use that to make anything? It's got 2 pockets. Nothing I can craft with it, that's fair enough. Oh, no, that's a healthy zombie. I need to get just down here, get him out of the way. Drop that, wield the big pile of rocks again. And just pelt this guy too. I've never had a character that can just sit there and just be like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to beat you to death with a rock. Who needs guns when you just have stones? Oh, what time are we at? Oh, 5:30. So, tell you what, we'll see if we can get upstairs in here. Because I do need to make sure I take a break because we are looking to do a bit of a different set of stuff this evening. And if I just push my way through, I'm going to forget to eat dinner. Because I am useless at that. Mixed berry flavoured chewing gum. That sounds delightful. So that classroom's free. That's just a skateboard. Oh, just a skateboard, he says. That's a new item. Oh, and there's a hockey stick. Would that count as a mace? Techniques unwielded, sweep attack, block, wide strike, good bash, good to hit bonus. I just wish it would specify what it would technically be classed as with the proficiencies. Does it tell me anything additional in here? No. There's mace type weapons this character's really good at apparently, so keep an eye on that. Right, there's those stupid kids out at the front, there's that child there. He can't see me, but I can see him. Bap, 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 bap. And there we go. There's that guy here. Pulped corpse and some guys outside. Anything in here that I actually care about? No, there's some pulped corpses, which mean that I don't have to even worry about those. So we'll leave them to it. Pencil case. Ooh, survivor's note. I'm starting to feel bad about disabling all these turrets and stealing their ammunition. You killed all those people, well done. Zombie child to the north. More zombies to the north. So they're just in the corridor leading up to the gym, aren't they? Right, let's see. Wield the rocks. Face motorcycle helmet, that's pretty good. And a motorcycle jacket. What am I currently wearing on my head? Just the headlamp. Yeah, corporate accounting ledgers, I'm pretty sure they turn up in here. The... Just the skill books, just so many skill books. Like, I've had a lot of characters where they just hold up in a school for a good long while they get set up. And then it's just really easy from there on out. What have we got there? That's another hockey stick. There's not too much milling about down here, which is good. So what we'll do, we'll poke on upstairs. So I can hear something, I can see something. That's a panicked person, so they can, as long as they don't do anything stupid, I don't care about them. So what I might do actually is shut these doors, let them do whatever they're doing. Got some panicked person corpses, and there's another one. So what was down here? Doesn't seem to be anyone that was here. Loads of books. And then usually I like to sort of get holed up in the staff room. That's actually really good. We'll take off the dust mask, put on the filter mask. Tool belt, that is amazing. And what did they have? It was the knee pads, wasn't it? Chuck those on. The rest of that is fine denim overalls. Ooh. Not super encumbering. Encumbering enough, but not super. What's our dodge at the minute? And we're just wearing a pair of jeans. Yeah, I've done that before. It's just making sure everything's cleared and then setting everything as unsorted. I've been doing that in labs recently. Setting the entire lab to unsorted. Just so I can get all the samples and stuff together. Because the amount of times that I've missed stuff. Because I was trying to run a character... What was it I was looking for? It was like... I mean, Alpha you need half the stuff for. And it was the Alpha. Because I love that. And that is something that I've noticed a lot of people do. They call it Elf A. It's not Elf A. It's Alpha. Because it's a variant of the Alpha. I love that. What have we got? But yeah, like, it's a really, really good way of just getting everything together. That is really nice. A molly pack. Might come back for that. So we've got lots of corpses. Not a lot of zombies. So is it just this one child that's murdered all these people? Very possibly. Right, grab the rocks. Loads more skill books. Oh, I need to play Cataclysm. I tried it with one character and I found that it was starting to get almost... like, I don't want to say it was too easy, but it got to a point where it was like, actually nothing is a threat. And it kind of wound me up. What are you? Feudal fighter. You're fine. You are also fine. So we've just got some panicked people who have lost their minds, which means that we can't communicate. Yeah, I think it took me a while to get Cataclysm rolling, but once it started to roll, it was like, oh, actually, don't think I need to worry too much about this. I was getting through like golem towers and stuff just within minutes. And I suppose the idea is obviously you get a character that can survive against zombies and stuff, and eventually get to a point where, you know, you're taking out dragons and things, or dragon mutations. And it's like, yes, this is great. What I'm wanting to try at some stage is, I think, is it Aftershock? The space colony one. Well, I loved basic Cataclysm. It is such a good game. But I do need to try some of the, like, the modded scenarios, because they are, well, they're just great. Another small child. Bat. Yeah, it's the, like, what is it? It's the, like, you start on a spaceship or a space station. And yeah, I just need to have a look at that. And I need to try some of the other, like, mutation mods and stuff. What's it called? It's like Zedra Evolved, and oh, what's the other one? There's like one that gives them psychic powers and stuff, and all sorts of things. Yeah. So there's loads of Cataclysm that I want to try, loads I want to do. So I think at some stage what I might do is very similar to what Rycon Roleplays was doing, which was working through a lot of the scenarios just to see how we can figure them out, and then try a couple of the conversion mods, because they are fun. Right, what have we got going on upstairs? Looks safe enough. We've got something in the bathroom. Panic person, that's fine. Nice. Yeah, I just really need to experience what else it has, because the only issue I have with Cataclysm is I play it a lot, then I stop, and then it gets what for me is like Fallout New Vegas syndrome. It's like I've played it so much that I know what's going to happen, so more or less whatever I do. And then you get to a position where it's like, yeah, I've got a few builds that I can do, and it's the builds that I play the game for now rather than the game, and it's like, yeah. So I really need to make sure that I'm just balancing it out. Oh, blimey. Yeah, the portal storms. I had to stop doing the portal storms a few patches back because they were broken. I don't know what was going on with them, but it was like whenever I went out in a portal storm, the game just crashed. And it was like, right, well, I guess I'm just staying indoors then and downstairs, because if I went into a place where it would render what was happening, my game just died. So I'm hoping, really hoping they fix whatever that was, because portal storms are so much fun. Like, it's like, I know I shouldn't be here, but I'm gonna go here. Right, come on, child. It's time to get beaten to death with rocks. I think my last character, I didn't really do too much with the portal storms for a while. Oh, the portal dungeons were busted for a while. I know the last time I played, I was experiencing a consistent issue where the portal dungeon would spawn. The portal storm itself wouldn't occur, but the dungeon would spawn based on whatever Z level you were on. So 9 times out of 10, it just wouldn't do what it was supposed to do. So it's like I was living in a mansion, I was spending most of my time upstairs, and the portal to the dungeon would spawn on that floor, but miles away, and it's like there's no way of getting to it unless I bring like a step ladder or something and build something in the middle of a storm, which ain't gonna happen. So I'm hoping that they made it so they're still accessible as well. I mean, it made sense as like a place that was... Well, it didn't make sense. Which is what you want out of it, really. But also, come on. It's a lot of panicked people. I really hope that these don't start dying, because otherwise I'm going to get stuffed. I know they're just essentially treated as creatures, because they don't do anything. Yeah, the library's always good. Like, where's this child I can see? Oh, out on the roof! Weirdo. Ah! Nope, hit the locker. That could have been a bad move. There are any more zombies? We'll hope that they're not here. Oh, history of firefighting straight away. There we go. Who needs fabrication? I had no idea what a Halligan bar was before playing these games. I actually looked into buying one. It's like, oh my god, they're like 400 quid. But it would be incredibly useful to have. I'm definitely not just being a complete weirdo. Right, we'll scoot through. I think we've got one more classroom to secure. Fat zombie. Oh, this is where half the zombies are. They cannot see me, so I'm just gonna pelt them with rocks. Now they see me. Right, did I get many rocks back? No, I've just got 2, that's a bit. Oh, the child just wandered off the edge. No, they didn't. It just looked like they did. This is usually how I clear the schools, is just getting them all to fall off the edge. Yeah, absolutely love some of the stuff that they have put in. It's like, actually, I had no idea that was a thing. Right, are you going to just fall, please? No, he's going to be a dick. Yay, there we go. And now I can grab my rocks and then pelt him to death when we head back downstairs. And smash that guy, because he's ugly. There we go. But yeah, it's like, some of the stuff like that, I genuinely didn't realise a load of stuff has existed. It's like, oh, actually, I've learned things from video games. They are edumacation. There's that child outside, panic person downstairs. Oh, they can pass. Get out of my way. You may be panicking, but I'm trying to attack the futile fighter. Get out of here! Alright, where's this tough zombie gone? It comes up all the time, it's like random facts. It's like, where did you know that? Where did you find that from? It's like, fidget. I'm definitely not a complete... Right, how much damage did he do? He really, like, launched at me. There we go. Yeah, it's just like, oh, well, turns out I'm not that weird. Yeah, I've got the experimental Z level thing on at the moment. It's because I can see what was going on in the what's it called? The gym. I could see like in there. It does confuse me sometimes because I'm not used to being able to see it. And then I'll just be like, oh no, that's somewhere I can walk, and it's like, no, that really is not somewhere I can walk. Zombie child to the northwest. Sneak into the kitchen. That's all in good positions. What's going on over here? Corpse of a petrified person. So what have we got? We've got a tough zombie. The gym, I think, is mostly empty because something was going on with the superstore. So we've got a hardware superstore nearby, and it was pulling everything in. Oh yeah, I saw that you can climb trees, and it's like you can sort of, if you can frame it right, you can almost like Project Zomboid your way in. You sort of block off all the staircase and just creep your way in. I don't think there's any enemies that can break trees, are there? Not that I've seen, at least. Maybe like giant mole rats. I don't know. I've never got them into a forest. Right, these guys gonna come in. No, they're just gonna sit there smashing up the glass. Fair enough. Do what you're doing then. I'm gonna start some more rocks. Get smashed. What does he need to save? Emotes that spawns up. Yeah. It's not too bad in the towns and stuff, is it? Where you can sort of get upstairs and see what's going on already. But if you're out in the middle of the forest, not great. Ah, why is it targeting the corpse? Anyway, that's who I want to hit. Right, he's going to come down this way. I'm going to go around. Can I get to those rocks before he loops back? Doesn't matter, I've somehow got 7 rocks in my pocket still. Just keep picking up and keep getting separated. I mean, whatever's going on with the rocks, like, I don't think this is intended. Yeah, although to be fair, they seem to spread out like radio towers and stuff at really good positions, so you don't tend to need to do anything too weird. But I don't think I've ever been in a position where I've had to really explore the map, which on the one hand is bad, but on the other hand, yeah, there's usually like a fire like tower or something just to help you out. What are you doing there, child? Not the corpse. Where is the child? Ah. I mean, I'm hitting him in the face. He's just not dying. There we go. Zombie child to the north. By the time he gets down here, we'll be fine. Why do you have a survivor's note, child? Anyone reading this stuff? The roads, me and the boys are ambushed by some goons. Oh no. He's not a child, he's a 13-year-old. He's gooning. Alright, let's wait for these. Oh no, there's more than I was expecting there. Let's get back inside then. Crawling zombie to the north. It's fine. Something. Where are they? Oh, tough zombie in there. Yeah, so they're all just up by the gym, that's fine. Are there any rocks that I've missed from clearing out some of these other rooms? Oh, those guys are going to get in the way. I'm going to accidentally hit one at some stage and get into a lot of trouble. Have we got any more rocks knocking about? There's loads of really good books. But I just need things that I can throw. Out of my way, you dinguses. Ooh, torch guy. see if we can find any more rocks that I've just sort of left, because I'm going to need these to clear out what's left. Worst case, we try and make our way back out of town and get that, but I think we're alright just for now. I'm a little bit wary that there's something in here, so I'm going to see if I can break through the door. I'm assuming, because there's no wumping, that it's a panicked person. No, it's Fat Zombie. But I do like getting access to the these cupboards. Can I throw anything at him, or does it just hit the fence? Just hits the fence. That's fair enough, but is that a pair of bolt cutters? Nice. So I'll just let him smash that door in. He's going to be busy with that for a while. Alright, have we got any more rocks? Because this was just filled with bloody panicked people, wasn't it? Scoot our way around. Garbage. Garbage. Nah. I know sometimes the rocks break when they like hit enemies and stuff, and it's like, oh, fair enough, that's where it's gone, but nah. That's Swiss Army knives. We've got loads of tools and things. So we are actually in a really strong position. Right, so we've got that child and that pile of people that were out there. What have we got going on over this way? Some flaking rocks, we've got some hardcore drugs that the children have all been on. Thinking we do. 15 tiles to the northeast, that is there. Go on then, child. Oh, it must have been low. Alright, do we have a load of rocks in our pockets? There we go. So I'm sitting here thinking we've got no rocks, we've got loads of them, they're just in our bloody hands. Because what we can do, and this is something that's always reckless, but it's place a load of nail boards and then set off the school bells. And it brings everything in town over, and they just bleed themselves to death. And it just means that you get to secure a really big building really quickly. Right. Oh god, come on, panic person, futile fight, or whatever your name is. There we go, you can, like, just keep them occupied for a second while I do. Thank you, you useless sack of idiots. Oh, I didn't even see the child. Oh, they've got no health anyway, just hit them. Bathroom secure. So a lot of the enemies in the area are probably fallen from the upper levels. So we're hearing a lot of clanging. That is probably the zombie on the higher floor. These guys are just chilling in the gym. There's not really much I need to do with them. Got some more corpses. I think we'll leave that for now. Let's see if there's anything else in this changing room. Futile fighter. They had nothing of value. And the storage. We've got a football helmet. Aluminum, aluminium. Bat. That is actually really good. We'll put on the football helmet. because I like the football helmet. I'm not the biggest fan of football armour, mind, but it does have its time. It has its place and its uses. Right, change room's fine. There's something outside. Right, that child's getting drawn to the fact that there's a load of noise. Fortunately, they don't seem to be too good at going upstairs. Like, when they're just idle, they'll just mill about. Right, that's a lot of things. I don't really want to deal with any of them. Right, where are the rest of our rocks? Because we keep picking them back up. Oh god, he's fast. To say he's already quite low on health, that was brutally fast. Walk. Right, what have we got? 7 rocks still. And these idiots just here, so... Ah! Hey, there we go. So there we go. Got a fat zombie down there. Just let him come. And back. I think it must have been because I was switching, like, where I was wielding him from or something when that tough zombie just launched himself at me. I want 4 pulped corpses of a zombie, fat zombie. Let's grab those. And we'll head down. Zombie child 40 tiles to the east, that's not going to matter. Crawling zombie's not going to see us. Let's try and judge if I've got enough room to pulp some of these corpses. The answer to which is probably no, which is annoying. Right, what have we got over here? We've got more zombie children. I think a really good job of clearing that. So what I'm going to do is we are now actually hitting 6 o'clock. Just summon bear, eat the bear. But now, we'll take a break from this for now. So the stream chat, well, Steam World is Sultana, which is hilarious, given I am Sartana. We'll take a bit of a break. It's 6 PM here now, so I need to make sure I take a break, get something to eat. Always wind up losing too much day with Cataclysm because it is such a fun game. If anybody wants to check it out, just search Cataclysm. I think the best place to get it is from GitHub, but if you can get the Cataclysm launcher, I think it's just called the CDDA launcher, I would recommend doing that. But for now, we'll take a little bit of a break because I need to stretch my legs, get, you know, something to eat, and drinks. I will be back probably, we'll say 7:30 because I've pushed it a little bit later than I was expecting. But we'll get the Streamathon running again, keep things going. Nice little session tonight, because I know I took a break yesterday, but I want to make sure I get more time in. And if we do wind up doing a bit of variety, I might accidentally play some more Cataclysm, because I always forget just how much I love this game. But massive thank you to everybody that's joined us for this last session. Thank you for joining us there, Varric. It's been really nice having you in the chat, and hopefully, if we play a bit more Cataclysm, we can catch each other again, because it is good fun. But just for now, we'll leave it be. We'll end the stream, because otherwise I'm leaving the stream for an hour. Let me see if there's anyone we can raid in the meantime, because that would be probably the nice thing to do. Just trying to see if there's anyone sort of smaller that's on at the moment that we can maybe support and share the love with. send everyone over to Leia Kitty. She's playing Pal World at the minute. I'm probably going to take a look at that. But thank you everybody for coming along today. Really, really fun. And where are all my tools? Stream Manager, that's what I'm looking for. Catch you later. Oh, I keep forgetting about the 10-second thing.